another episode of SDS. We are back for another Premier League Roundup as we are on game week 10 now? Just finished game week 10.
Yep.
So almost a third of the way in, right? The Premier League table is looking good. It's looking interesting, right? I think at the time of filming, the top four still has teams like Bournemouth in there, Sunderland floating around there. So it's an interesting start to the season.
Spurs in there.
Spurs are in there, but Spurs fans aren't happy that they're in there. It's so weird. It's like they were happier when they finished 17th. I can't believe what's going on. So today, we're going to unpack everything that's going on there and a few big games in the Premier League this weekend and see what we could talk about. But first, let me introduce my table because it's a very good table. Next to me, my vice captain for today, hosted the roundup last week. It's Fouad Kadani. Good to see you, man.
Good to be back. Good to be back.
It's good to have, the two hosts.
Yeah.
Come together.
It's been a while.
Talk. Yeah, it's been a while. How was the hosting last week?
It was actually good. I can't lie, yeah.
Yeah, that was. I watched
Cast always makes it, I always say.
There we go. But also the host is very important.
As always.
There you go.
Crucial.
My recently a vice captain in the Football Mafia episode. You're rarely ever sat here. How did it feel? What was
I didn't like it.
position? It was different. The view was different.
The view's different. I like looking directly at you.
It's like a left back there, right wing.
Yeah.
It didn't feel right. It's
The
like-
view of the pitch is different.
You know when you watch superhero movies and then the bad guy and the good guy they link up? That's what it felt like, bro.
It felt weird on the same
We
side.
had the same mission that day.
You can't confront the person like this.
Yeah, you can't. It's
When
weird.
you're there, you're like,
Yeah.
look, it's
It's
different.
good.
It is different.
So, but anyways, Liban is back, fresh from Barcelona.
Hey.
Welcome back. He told me he was going to watch the Clasico, so I went to watch the game. I was messaging, I said, yo, bro, I'm in Madrid already because I'm in Barca. He messed
You
up.
know what it is, yeah. It's so funny. I went to the other city. I went different city.
Yeah.
I went different cities.
Good one.
And last but not least, he's returning. He was here recently, came on to talk about Chelsea. You guys loved him on. You guys enjoyed it. Lots of good feedback, lots of good comments. He's back. It's Don.
Come on, man. Thank you.
Welcome back, bro.
I'm good, man. Last time I came, I was after the Liverpool was spanking.
Yes.
Now 3-point lane, as always. I was there yesterday.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So today we're going to have some fun. Trust me, we're going to have some fun.
I like it.
I like it. Remember he's only on my episode now.
Yeah, Don's
The game
back.
is the game.
Don's back, of course. He came on last time. If you saw him, you guys loved him on. He's back. He's representing Chelsea today. Obviously, the first game I'm going to speak about is Spurs versus Chelsea at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. But also, I just wanted to shout you out, your channel.
Yep.
You're about to hit, 10K subscribers?
Hey.
Nearly 10K people.
Come on, man.
I'm on, 9.7.
There you go.
So yeah, make sure you
Surely,
subscribe.
surely we can get him there. Surely we can
Definitely.
get him over the line.
By the time this
Chelsea
episode
fans,
comes out.
you're always asking, where's the Chelsea rep? We got one here, and if you want to watch more of him, go on his channel, link in the description, check him out, subscribe. Even if you're not a Chelsea fan, check him out, subscribe. Doing good work.
Speaking
Thank you,
of
bro.
10Ks.
Thank you, man.
Speaking of 10K, Liban just hit 10K as well.
Well done, man.
Thank you guys. Man.
And also, Faisal just hit 100K. So
Hey, come on, man.
That's
big,
big.
that's
Everybody
It's good. Yeah.
Massive, massive.
Lots of
Everybody
good
eats.
milestones right now. So it's good vibes. But the good vibes is over.
They are.
Because Tottenham have lost the home game against Chelsea. Back-to-back home games, maybe? Because that's the
Third
Villa.
one this season.
Third one this season. But obviously, I was watching Lias talk about it, and he said, I'm hearing Spurs fans complain, but I've not really been watching Spurs myself as well.
Yeah.
I've not really been watching Spurs. So I'm just watching the table when it comes to Spurs. And I'm thinking, you guys are doing well. You guys
Unbeaten
are-
in Champions
Yeah, you
League.
guys do well.
Third in the table.
So what's going on? Why are you upset? I know obviously it's always annoying to lose now at home.
Yeah.
I saw the Villa game. You lost at home against Villa. You beat Everton away. Maybe now it seems like a little paper over the cracks kind of
100%.
game. What's
And
going on?
I said
we'll
that
speak
last
about
week
Chelsea
as
side in
well.
a second, but I really don't know what's going on with Spurs.
The new manager buzz has worn off now. We're like a third way into the season. The new signing, transfer windows and all of that has worn off. Reality has sunk in now. And I feel like we've got enough of like a sample size in his first 10, 15 games he's managed where when Thomas Frank came in, I think he came in with like there's going to be tactical flexibility. We're going to be a little bit more defensively resilient, but we're still going to be attacking and fluid. And that's kind of what he promised in his press conferences. And I think in all the games we've played so far, I can only say there's maybe been 1 or 2 games I've genuinely enjoyed how we played. That was the first game, Burnley, which the opposition speaks for itself. And then the other one was the surprise away win at Man City. Outside of that, it's been
Those are both first couple games of the season.
2 out of the first 3.
Yep.
So it's like after that, I thought, okay, we were talking about, we got the same clean sheet record as Arsenal. We won the first Champions League game. You know what? Thomas Frank, I see what you're trying to cook. But then it's like, I spoke about it, I think, here a couple of weeks back. Palhinha and Bentancur, that midfield pairing, I feel like has just stagnated this entire team. We don't know how to create. The football is just slow, sluggish. Yesterday, we left the game with 3 shots, 1 on target, 0.05 XG. Like at the 75th minute, it was still 0.01.
That's insane.
Bro, that's the lowest in 500 of Spurs' last games. The lowest recorded.
Really?
Yes. Like, it is awful, bro.
This is against a Chelsea team that just conceded 3
And
against
this
Wolves.
is my thing. We are at home paying respect to a Chelsea side that, no disrespect, but I don't feel like they deserve that respect right now. You can almost
facts.
get at them.
Facts.
And I feel like we gave them way too much respect. And I've seen that in too many games this season where Bournemouth at home, Bournemouth completely outplayed us. Wolves, who are still winless, came and nearly got a win. We had to pull out a last-minute Palhinha equaliser. So it's like, don't let the table fool you. The table is actually papering over cracks. There is, I think, 4 points separating from 3rd to like 9th or something like that. 1 loss and we're down there. And in my opinion, the football hasn't been good enough. The players, I don't feel like anybody has individually improved. The way we play right now is absorb, give the ball to Pedro Porro. Inshallah, he whips a wonderful ball into someone up there. Who's up there? Richarlison. Who's up there? Nobody. Xavi Simons, who's come in now, is all of a sudden picking the ball up 20 yards from his area and is expected to drive 50, 40 yards up the pitch. And I'm like, how does this system get the best out of your new signings? Mohamed Kudus, who everybody was raving about in the first couple games, at the moment it seems like, give it to Kudus and inshallah. He does some jinky majink. Right now we got 4 strikers at the club. Solanke, out injured. Kolomwani, just come back from injury. Richarlison and Matthias Tell, who isn't even registered for Champions League. Out of those 4 strikers, can any of you here comfortably tell me that they will get 15 Premier League goals this season?
I think it's if Solanke stays fit.
If he's fit.
Yeah, if he's fit.
Colin
he's
maybe.
fit.
Yeah.
It's
Moani, nah, man.
But it's all a bit of a gamble.
It's all
It's all a bit of a gamble.
Yeah.
But they're
my
project
thing is-
strikers, isn't it? All of them. They're all like project attackers.
And I feel like
Yeah.
that I said is going to be a problem that rears its head. And already now we're starting to see kind of shades of it where if we're not creating enough, we don't have that goal scorer that can get us out of it. And then I'm looking at the manager and I'm like, can you change something? Like, you're seeing this week after week and you're coming out after in the press conference saying, yes, I saw things and I learned from it. And listen, the talk is great, but can I see some changes on the pitch, bro? Every week it's the same midfield lineup. We're horrible going through the midfield. Our wide areas, we've got 2 right footers on the left side. In Jed Spence, listen, we messed up in not signing a secondary left back because now Udogi's injured. Jed Spence is the only one that can play there. But when you've got 2 right footers on the left-hand side, that automatically makes your team kind of more narrow and like
imbalanced.
Now you're only on the right side.
inside.
Everything's on the right side
Yeah.
through Porro and Kudus, and it's so predictable. Like, I know how games are going to go before we even kick the ball. And last week when we won, I remember going on FCM and everyone was like, you won 3-0, what are you complaining about? And I was like, bro, I'm telling you, over this next month, we've got PSG, we've got Arsenal, we've got United, we've got Newcastle away. I said, we're about to learn some rough lessons. The bumpy ride has started.
Fair. I mean, listen, very honest, because and the thing is, you beat Everton 3-0 at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. Obviously, it's not Goodison. I always say Goodison's a hard place to go, but still, it's Everton away. We struggled there a lot.
We won with 2
and you
set
won
pieces.
3-0, and he was still saying all this, and I was thinking, what is going on? We saw the end of the game. Jed Spence and was it Van de Ven? Walked past Thomas Frank, kind of like ignoring him when he was trying to talk to them. What did he make of that? Did anything come out from that? Do you think it's related to that?
That surprised me. I'll be honest.
Has he
with
lost
you.
the changing room a little? I don't know. What's going on?
It gives shades of that, and that surprised me a little bit because I was like, I know things are going bad, and let me not say bad. Things could be going better. I don't think it's like irreversible damage and get him out, but there are things he needs to wake up to, and I think the players were looking at that game yesterday and knowing tactically how we set up was wrong. And for him,
how would you set up right now then with Kulu and Madison missing? That's all your creativity gone really. How would you set up to actually get something down the middle? Because let's be real, Xavi Simons, he was playing on the left when he first started. Because I've watched a lot of their games this season, right? And they remind me of Arsenal from last season, right? Not great in open play, playing for corners, playing for set pieces, nothing really going on down the middle, like you're saying. Just depending on Saka to do something or one player to do something. Right now it's Kudus.
Yeah.
But Xavi Simons as well, like down the middle, I don't think has really been influential in the games. I
Yeah.
don't think he's really created much. I don't really see him driving through the midfield like I expected him to do, because he's a very good ball runner. You know what I'm saying?
He's
right?
picking the ball up far too deep. That's the thing, in my opinion. He's not getting. How often have you seen Xavi Simons in those pockets, in those 10 spaces where he's actually going to be decisive? For RB Leipzig, where we saw the best of him.
Yeah.
For Netherlands, where you see the best of him. We've had him pretty much in his own half, picking the ball up and saying, go and drive up the pitch and then pop a 1-2 with Richarlison. The way I would set up, Richarlison would never see the pitch in his life again.
Who'd you
That would be the starters. Kolo Muani or Tell. And then
Tell?
Tell, yes.
Tell is horrendous
For me,
up top, man.
I don't think Tell has been given a fair chance. He actually scored, was it a couple weeks back? And we haven't seen him since.
Yeah,
And
but-
I'm
yeah,
like,
but the thing is,
bro,
though,
but
the
the thing is,
problem with
you pay
Tell-
30 million for him. He was touted as one of the brightest youngsters. You can't all of a sudden at 20 write him off and just say he's not good
Do you
enough.
think he's a
I'm
striker,
never going to
though?
play him. This is the beauty. If you're going to play Kolo Muani, on the left it would be Tell or Odegaard, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Kudus on the right, Xavi in the 10. The more important part is that midfield double pivot behind
would
him.
you do there?
Yeah, yeah.
Bergvall or Sarr must be playing next to Palhinha or Bentancur. You can't have Bentancur and Palhinha because
No
when
progression.
they get on the ball, they don't progress it well enough.
Yeah,
There was,
yeah.
I can't remember 2 weeks ago, something like that. 95% of their passes were sideways. Like in terms of like progressive passes, they play less than 4 per game. Take that in.
You know what will be shrewd for you, look. I say shrewd, but Anderson will be a brilliant signing for you, man.
Elliot Anderson.
Yeah, bro.
To be fair, Gibbs White would have been brilliant.
Yeah,
Gibbs
I
White
know
would've-
both of them.
Gibbs
Yeah,
White
Who's
would have
getting
been
the, but
perfect.
who's getting the ball to Gibbs White, bro? You want someone that can progress the ball, right, from A to B. Anderson can do that. Because even Man City, they could do with Anderson
Yeah.
right now. With Rodri just, picking up all these injuries. Anderson gets the ball, and that guy is dictating the game. He's getting the most touches on the ball. You need a profile like that. Paulinho,
Adam Wharton.
Adam Wharton, another one. Another one. You know what I mean? Paulinho is a very good
he's
ball.
good he's a tackler.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
Well, the
He's a
probably
game
the best
breaker.
tackler you
He's a
see.
game breaker.
He's important in that
Yeah,
team.
yeah, yeah.
But next to him,
Yes.
the person you have, like you said, is someone that can.
That for
progress
me is
lines,
where
you know.
Yeah.
Pape Sarr started the season well, got randomly taken out of the limelight. I think he got 2 assists in his first 4 games, but even the way he was playing in the games, he was affecting it. Bergvall started the season really well, randomly dropped to the bench. It's these types of decisions where I'm looking at Thomas Frank and I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Like you're actually tying your own hands here.
I don't think it's just a personnel issue. I think it's a combination of both structural and personnel issues
Yes,
with the team.
I agree.
think it's a bit of both, especially with your attackers. I look at your attacking options, Tell, Kolo Muani. I don't think they're attackers that consistently will get you a set amount of goals.
Do you know
And
what?
I think that because that inconsistency, I feel like I don't know if the coach knows what his best. Apart from Kudus,
Do you know what
maybe,
happened?
he doesn't
Under
really know his
previous
best front three.
managers like Jose or Conte, they could afford to play the counter-attacking
Yes,
or
yes,
ugly
yeah,
way.
yeah, 100%.
Why? You've got Harry Kane and Son Heung-min,
yeah.
who are guaranteed
goals,
going to
yeah.
bail you out. They're that top bit of quality that you need to get you out. Once they've gone, we no longer have that in our attacking
Yeah.
areas. And the players that would have been like a Kulusevski or a Madison in terms of creativity, you don't have that now. You have a lot of projects, if you like, that you're waiting. One of you, please step
Yeah.
up.
You've
Yeah.
got
But that's
injuries.
where the
you've got
criticism
injuries.
comes in.
But this is where, for me,
Okay, so now-
coaching
now-
comes in
alright,
as well.
Fuad,
You
so-
demand more from your coach, and especially as Thomas Frank. I'll be real with you. I
Yeah.
looked at him when he was coming in Brentford. You're almost like a striker whisperer.
yeah.
What I've seen you do with Wissa and Wembo, Tony, Watkins, come in. I've got 4 strikers ready. Make
But that's
one.
recruitment.
And he's stuck with
But
Richarlison.
that's recruitment because Brentford are known for elite recruitment. The Moneyball strategy. They've done that from the start. They've come up the leagues through that way. When they first signed Andre Gray in that way in League One, I think it was. When they signed Ben Rama, Ollie Watkins, Neil Mopai,
Yeah.
Ivan Tony. The recruitment strategy for Brentford's amazing. And also the level of club they are is it's not easy. He's done a great job, Thomas Frank.
Yeah.
But at that level, you're not going into games expected to win every single game. So if Brentford finish 9th, he's one of the best, brightest managers in the league. When you go into a team like Tottenham and they're a top 6 club, it's a different expectation. You're a big club. You've got the best stadium in the, one of the best stadiums in world football. With what, like, you know what I mean? And they've just won something big, all that stuff. It's different. It's different expectations.
Yeah.
And you actually have to show how good of a manager you are to manage a big club.
100%.
It's different managing. And I always say this, and I rate Iraola, for example, and Oliver Glasner a lot. But it's a thing of people now come in and say these lot are guaranteed to be able to smash it at a high level. You've seen Thomas Frank right now; he's struggling, but Thomas Frank was the same level as Glasner and Iraola last season.
Yeah, but that's the risk you take when you get to
of course,
that.
and you have to take the jump
Yeah.
because you've done enough good work to do
yeah.
that. What I'm saying is now is
You need to adapt to that.
one.
now.
I'm not saying did he take the right job for what the way he manages. I think he's still a very good manager, tactical
Yeah, I
manager.
agree.
He's gone to games with Brentford against Man City. He's got a positive record, I think, against Pep for any club he's managed. He's a very good tactically aware manager, and I think he's very. But one is, did he take the right job? And two is, now he's in this job because at the end of the day, you can't turn down a job like Spurs, right?
Yeah.
Spurs. I mean, Eze was about to go to Spurs, even though he's an Arsenal fan. You can't turn down a team like Spurs. It's a big
But both things can be true though.
But both one I'm
both
saying
things can
is
be
take the right
true.
job. And two, I'm saying now that he's here, is he good enough to fix a team like this that need a lot of fixing? Because they just finished 17th last season.
I think
they've got a lot of clear problems in their team, a lot of big injuries anyways. Can he manage a team like this to the levels where they should be, which is top 6 club?
I think he just. I think he can. I think, but what Fuad's saying is true as well. I think he needs to be aware of.
I'm just asking questions. Can he do it? And did he join the right team? Those are the two questions I'm asking.
I agree with everything you said there, pretty much, because I think there is a degree of that where I've been saying it's almost like he's in reflex mode of how he managed Brentford in a lot of these games where, you know what, it's going to be a backs to the wall job. When we get our chances, we'll take them. And I'm like, at Tottenham, at home especially, you can't do that, bro. Like when Bournemouth come at home, you can't play, Bournemouth are going to, be the dominant side. You have to take the game to them.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't adapt to that very quickly, that's where the players start turning their backs now. That's where the fans are booing at. And I'll be real with you, I don't even think the boos were loud enough yesterday, in my opinion. Because at home against what is supposed to be a rival, and let's take into our record against Chelsea, how bad it is.
But do you think...
If this ain't a rivalry, it's a beatdown.
No, it's bad. But what I'm saying is, do you also not think Spurs fans make no sense right now?
I hear it.
It's physically impossible. It's impossible to finish, not even one. If you finish one place lower than Ange, you're in the championship. He can't finish.
Yeah.
So
I've been fighting this narrative as well.
I get that you're not happy with the play style and everything. But Ange finished in the lowest possible, apart from the 3 teams right now that just came here, Sunderland, Leeds and Burnley. And Spurs last season were the worst team in the whole league.
That's a dangerous mentality.
No, but what I'm saying is...
Because you were 17th.
A little bit though.
No, it should be a bit. That's dangerous, bro. Because
they're still 4th right now. 17 points. You're above Liverpool, bro. Come on.
No, don't let the table fool you. I'm telling you.
It's too much.
All right, but do you not remember when you had Unai Emery?
Yes.
How did you feel?
I was just about to say
finished
this.
8th.
I'm saying, how did you feel though? You
didn't feel like there was progression happening.
A lot of Arsenal fans said it was one of the worst periods as being an Arsenal fan, watching the football that they played under Unai Emery.
As well,
even though, if you actually look at it, if you actually look at Unai's time, it wasn't that bad, given what came afterwards as well. So I understand where he's coming from. Just because they finished 17th doesn't mean they have to be happy with what's going on.
12,
because
he
said, he probably
even that, it's now. We're 4th. In a month's time.
In the next month, we might be 12th. Let me ask you something then. Do you think that you're going to see a different Tottenham in January? Because these guys are out for ages. Levy's gone, obviously. Do you think you're going to see a difference in?
I think when those players come back fit.
I'm talking about recruitment-wise, bro. Are you going to go into? Do you think they're going to go into the window?
There is no way you can tell me recruitment this summer was complete. Like the left back position has now been exposed.
Yeah.
Let's not do that now.
Let's not do that now. He's about to act.
No, because you were happy though.
I was content. I still said, hey, I was happy.
There's some unreleased footages. We have some unreleased footages. SDS viewers. Yeah, let's do that.
Because listen, no, that was the Essex side. I know
you were dancing like I've never seen you dance before. Like I've never seen you dance before.
I've got some unreleased footages, bro. Yeah, in the back. Yeah. Listen, I'm just saying, look, you brushed it off slightly, and I kind of let it slide because I know you was hitting some good points. Xavi Simons, I understand.
Why are people on Xavi Simons?
Why would we not be on Xavi Simons?
Listen, why not? Look at the way Verts has been treated this season. Yeah, and rightly so.
My guy costs a third of. He's a third of Words.
This brother Simmons, he's been getting away with it, Slightly under the radar, he's been putting stinkers after stinkers. Stinkers.
So, have you been watching Spurs like that?
When I watch, I'm not gonna say I watch every game Spurs, but every time I turn on the TV or every time I see Xavi Simons,
he's not effective. You even forget.
I understand. He is playing deep, and I get it, but. Also, I just think fundamentally, physically, I don't think he's up to it. I think he lacks the pace. He reminds me of Jadon Sancho when he arrived at Man United. Generally, the physicality and the speed, technically he's amazing. Technically he's great. But I think he lacks the physicality and speed that you need at this level and you need in the Premier League. in Bundesliga, yeah, when you go in for the 1v1s, Xavi, he's silky. He's gonna get past his defenders. Defenders are a lot slower. The league is a lot slower in that league. Harry Kane right now, look how old he is, bro. 34. I see him blowing.
Right.
I see him blowing past defenders. I see Harry Kane. Kane slander. Harry Kane looking at Cavani in his prime, just blowing past guys. I'm saying, what's going on here?
You know what's happened, bro? He went to the wrong club.
You reckon?
He went to the wrong club.
Chelsea,
He was begging. He was begging.
This is the group behind all the champions.
He was begging. I'm telling you,
These
bro.
are the people.
Yeah? The only reason why he didn't come to Chelsea is because UEFA have us in a chokehold right now where we have to sell to buy. Right?
No, you put yourself in that chokehold.
No, but the thing,
UEFA ain't doing
this
that.
happened. Okay, if you don't get into the UEFA stuff, this happened before
But you
with
know, transfer
Roman.
strategy's been mad.
No, but it's not just. This happened.
He
This
spent
happened because of
100
the.
M's on the guy that was playing Ball League with the mask on the other day.
Hey,
So you know transfer strategy. I don't know about it.
I know, but I'm
I don't
saying
know.
the reason why we've got these UEFA problems
Yes.
is because we self-snitched with what was going on with Roman. We did.
They said, listen, we don't want no problems later. We'll tell you what we done. We'll tell you what we done.
If I tell you now,
That's what I did.
So Xavi, we weren't able to bring him. He was begging. He was literally. Fabrizio even said, "Oh, what was it? He did the ring celebration because he's waiting for Chelsea to ring." You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that Fabrizio was saying.
it's true though. Well, let's go to Spurs. You do know. Let's go to.
I love the
But we
internet.
do know. No one actually wants to go to Spurs.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Eze didn't
was
want to go.
forced
Xavi
to.
didn't
Don't do
wanna go. So when Xavi came and said, "I dreamt of this," whatever, you knew it wasn't true.
It was only Spurs.
It was,
Come on, boy.
No one actually wants to go there. No, you know how it works. But anyways, we've been Spurs too long. You're talking about the fake rivalry between you two because it is a rivalry. But I'm seeing someone said here,
It ain't a rivalry.
Tottenham have won 8 games in 67 in the Premier League against Chelsea. At Tottenham, at your ground, you guys have 31 points from a possible 102. At Chelsea, you got 14 points from a possible 99. You played 5 FA Cup games in that whole time, and you've drawn 1 and lost 4. And obviously you've won 4 and lost 5 in the League Cup. So this is a rivalry.
That's our rivalry.
We
You know
own
what
you,
it is?
Bro,
You know what it is?
It's the most cursed fixture I've ever seen.
You know, you got that one person that's always in your DMs, but you never reply. They're just having a conversation with themselves. That's Tottenham.
them.
They're just having a conversation with themselves with Chelsea.
Bro,
They're not
I'm telling
replying.
you,
They're not responding.
when I pull up to his gaff, bro, I'll go to the fridge without even asking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'll go in there, I'll go see what's in
They
there.
got their feet off.
Yeah,
in my house.
I take, you know what I'm saying? I don't even take my shoes off. I put my trainers on the bed, broski. Yeah?
Fact.
I'll go in there, get some pepperoni
And
out the
actually,
fridge.
Chelsea have won more Premier League games at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium than any other away side since the ground opened in 2019.
Even the new one.
Yes, yes.
No,
Yeah,
I'm talking the new one.
He's
Well,
talking
opened
the
in
new one.
2019.
Wow.
Bro, it's
They're the
been-
away team that's won the most games at that ground.
We only lost there. We only lost there the season we finished 12th because we were horrendous that season. If you remember, Skip and Kane
Think of
scored.
it. Yeah.
Remember that
Skip
game?
2-0. I remember that. I was actually there.
But talk about Chelsea. Tell us about Chelsea in that game. Obviously,
Oh,
went
bro.
away to Tottenham. You won 1-0.
Yeah.
Could have been more.
That could have been a lot more, bro.
But yeah, tell me about that game from your side.
First of all, I actually wasn't really confident with the lineup we put out. You know, seeing Chalobah left centre back. You said about your left side. When you see Chalobah on the left, usually he breaks down our balance on that side, right? I'm seeing Gusto and restarting. I'm saying who's going to be in the midfield. I'm seeing Neto and Garnacho pairing problems. You know what I mean? Like on the ball, they aren't. They I need more from those guys. Defensively, they're amazing, right off the ball, but on the ball, I need more from those guys. So I wasn't fully confident. Enzo in the 10. Let's see what we can do. But on the ball and off the ball in the game, to start off with, bro, we were counter-pressing very similar to what we did against Liverpool.
Yep.
We weren't letting these guys win their first balls. We weren't letting them win their second balls. We were consistently attacking them to the point where we kept getting corners start of the game, right? We was applying a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
We could have created some better chances in the first half. I can only think of João Pedro's chance that he had in the first half, where Garnacho kind of deflected off of him and he should do a little bit better. Gusto nearly got an assist for him as well. Vicario, a mad save in the first half.
Vicario's been good, to be fair.
Yeah, he's been alright.
Vicario has got shades of the hair, you know.
Yeah,
With the
shot
shot stopping.
Shot stopping.
Nah, shot stopping.
He's got similar frame.
Similar frame. Like, it's not even that.
I
frame.
mean, because the hair is like you can talk about his frailties, but he's the best, one of the best shot stoppers.
They
in
love
the
you
league.
got the same frailties as well.
Bro,
With the set
and also
pieces
piece,
and-
yeah. No, but you know what it is as well, bro.
Some games,
No, but
some
you may
games,
have lost.
no,
I'm
I can't
telling
lie.
you, you know what it is. There's some shots that I'm like, you have no right in saving that.
Yeah.
But he still managed to.
I can't lie, the
he
last
does it.
2 or 3 games as well.
It's ridiculous,
He's been
bro.
on
Yeah,
the
nah,
same
yeah,
level.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No,
he's not there level,
I said
but-
shades.
Yeah.
Shades.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he is there.
I think you're looking more at the frame because they're quite similar.
Yeah, but even also like they get down so quick, like they will save with their legs, they will save like there's shots that I'm seeing that given any other goalkeeper that goes in.
Yeah.
And then he's somehow, I don't know how, like, there's games I'm watching Spurs, they should be losing 5-6-0.
Yeah.
They come out there, it's a 1-0 loss. And I'm thinking, if it wasn't for that guy there.
But then he does have a blunder in him, like against Brighton.
Yeah.
You know, he does have a blunder in him,
does,
so
he
let's
does,
not
he does.
overdo it.
Just like him.
just like that.
You know what I'm saying? So I think the counter press was key in winning that game because recently Chelsea haven't really been doing the basics. Like against Wolves, second half, we just fell asleep. You know what I'm saying? So the basics is to make sure you're winning those duels. That midfield battle. Yeah, was it even a battle?
It wasn't a battle.
You know what I'm saying? Caicedo, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna start calling him. Kampe will take it away, Caicedo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
That's a long name.
because everything is getting wrong.
That's a very long name still.
Kampe will take it away, Caicedo. Moises. Yeah,
Is that way we can make it?
We'll take it away.
Boys, don't forget boys at the end.
Kampe will take it.
We're already done. We're going to work with it.
Who have to work with it?
We need to shorten that.
We're getting
That's a
acronym for
long
that one.
ass name, though. That is a long ass name.
Hey,
still.
Kampe will take
But
it away.
I hear it though. I hear
Yo,
it. I hear it though.
The logic behind it.
I hear it. I hear it.
Broski, because I've
still.
never seen. You see Kudus, bro. I'm from East, yeah. There's an African shop that he goes to get his Ghanaian food, right, and Nigerian food.
Are you Ghanaian?
I'm Zambian.
Zambia. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
But
okay.
Kudus, bro.
Congrats on the AFCON.
Yeah, won the AFCON in 2012.
Tony,
I was
congrats.
saying,
Thank you.
13 years later.
Thank you. Hey, that's one of my best summers.
Nah, for real.
Chelsea won the Champions League.
Yeah.
That's the old guys called.
Yeah.
30.
And you know who we faced
30
in the
years ago.
final?
Come
Yeah,
on.
but I don't know
Bro,
this
Ivory Coast,
I've been
innit?
waiting
We
to
faced
see-
Ivory Coast.
That was
Drogba.
like goated Ivory Coast.
Go
as well.
ahead, Ivory Coast.
Penalty shoot. I was watching it, bro.
Yeah.
I haven't met Azambi since then, so I've always been
So
waiting.
Bro's getting this one in the talk for ages.
Boy,
You wait to get that one out still.
I'm telling you, bro, Caicedo, I've never seen Kudus get shifted the way he got shifted, bro. Cucurella.
So he's always saying the munch shop ain't helping him. That,
But it's not helping it clearly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Caicedo is plantain as well, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? The Ecuadorians are like the plantain, right?
On it, yeah.
But honestly, this player, I've lost adjectives for him, bro. I don't even know
top
what
class,
to.
bro. He's the best. He's one of these creme de la creme, bro.
For me, he's the best midfielder in the league, not just the DM. I think he's the best midfielder in the
He's
league.
one of. There's 100%. He's in there.
I know you're saying he's up
No,
there.
he's in that because it's Bruno Fernandes, Declan Rice, other players, but Caicedo's
yeah.
in that. This 100%.
Yeah.
Someone could say
You've
he's the
got
best.
bangers and mash. We've got some plantain over here. That's the difference. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? They both produce great performances.
They're both filling
that
goals.
Rice Caicedo debate. I don't want to get into it because
No, we're not gonna get into it today.
I think they both deserve their own massive praise. Both of them, they're both
Especially
unbelievable.
after this
But what I
week.
told you last time, if you remember, I said when you've got Caicedo in your face from the front, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna win the ball back and he's gonna put you in situations
Declan
like.
Rice behind you running. He's gonna win the ball back. It's scary as well.
I'm-
They're both.
I hear
amazing.
that, but what I'm saying is, for me, I wanna the final form of Caicedo for me is gonna be as a box to box, right?
Sure.
Because he can shoot. We can see the bangers.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
scores,
for sure,
right?
for sure.
He knows how to create. His passing
create.
range is mad. His engine is mad.
Yep.
You'll be seeing him winning the ball back the way he did yesterday
Yeah.
more often if he was given the free role. Because we play him as our DM, he doesn't have the free role to roam the pitch like that. But I thought he was fantastic
Do you
yesterday.
like Reece James in the midfield role as well?
Reece, listen, on the ball, he thinks on his feet. He's a reactive midfielder. He's not like a Lavia that knows what he's going to do before he gets the ball in the middle. But he's not a midfielder, right?
Yeah.
But in terms of like off the ball, he was helping Caicedo a lot, man. There was a moment where Xavi dropped his shoulder on Caicedo and Reece just came and pinched the ball, you know, and it offers us a little bit of physicality in there.
Yep.
But the back line, I can't lie, man. For Fofana, this is the quality we need back there, man. You know, Chelsea, bro, I can't be watching Tosin and Chalobah as the pairing at
How long
Chelsea
do you
Football
reckon?
Club.
How many games do you reckon before he's on the sidelines again?
Oh, broski, I'll probably give it 5 games max. He's a ticking
Yeah,
time bomb.
he is a ticking time bomb.
He's a ticking
still.
time bomb, and that's the problem, you know, because when you're looking at Fofana, and if, for example, Buddy Shield was fit,
Don't cut your hair until he gets injured.
Yeah. New challenge.
that won't last long. That won't last long, bro. But honestly, Lavia's been fit for a minute now. Reece has been fit for nearly a year. Fofana's been
Reece James been playing a lot. That's good. For you.
yeah, he's been playing a lot.
Lavia's
You
the
know,
one that I feel like just needs to get that one
Momentum.
full season.
Needs to get momentum.
I remember like 2-3 years ago, we used to have the same conversations about like Isaac and Elise at Palace and Newcastle, where they're like, yo, you can see there's a player there, but it's like in 3-month bursts, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
got one full season, so you can really see the proper version of Lavia. Because I felt that game, was it against Liverpool when he came back?
bro,
I was just like, bro, he looked
he
quality, bro.
he loves to come back against
Yeah.
Liverpool. Every time Liverpool are there, he's fit. You know what I mean? He's fantastic, bro. And it's weird because before he came Chelsea, he played the most minutes for any under 20 in the league.
Yeah, Southampton. I remember,
Southampton.
yeah.
Southampton.
Came to the Emirates and bossed it.
Oh, bro, when he came off the pitch, you
He
scored.
scored against you guys as well. For Southampton.
Banger,
A screamer,
absolute
nice one,
banger, bro. We tried to bid for him the summer they bought him. Todd Bowley tried to bid for him the same summer, right? So we've been on the radar for ages with him.
But he's
He just
always been a
stayed
high
fit.
talent. I think Chunks tells a story because he was at Man City.
Man City, yes.
obviously Chunk's good friends with Raheem Sterling. I remember we went to a training ground once with Man City while Lavia was still in the academy, and Raheem was like, "See that kid there, Romeo? He's a player."
I just remember.
He's always been. He's
I
always
literally
been.
just remembered something as you said, training ground there as well. I don't know if you saw on his Instagram. He obviously posted a picture about the game last night.
Lavia, yeah.
Someone said to him, "Yo, this is technically our training ground," because he put obviously Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. He goes, "You're onto something." He changed the location to training ground.
He's a troll. He's a troll. Bad dude. He's a troll, man.
I don't like these new gen internet use, son.
You talk about Jed Spence. He's probably the worst. He's the worst at it, bro.
You like
that one, man.
You like that one, though, yeah.
He had a stinker this week.
The warden's fell asleep,
Yeah.
bro. That penitentiary's open right now.
It's over.
But
A lot
honestly,
of prisoners get scared
Hey,
this
man.
week.
no, I'm happy to see João Pedro off the mark.
Good finish.
Good finish. You know, he should have scored at least a hat trick, bro. He
Yes.
should have left with the match ball. But Esteval came on within 10 minutes. You're seeing the quality difference between him and Neto on the ball, bro. Like the two chances that we created, he made two key passes to get to that situation, right? Gittins should be bagging that as well.
Yes.
That would have been limbs.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That would have been
was a
limbs.
huge chance.
Do you think
Huge
Esteval
chance.
should be starting?
110%.
Yeah.
110%. I
Especially
think.
while Palmer's out.
Yeah.
Yes, bro. I think right now what it is, Maresca probably went with the two that he trusted off the ball more because Garnacho and Neto, I can't fault them off the ball. But if you're gonna tell me that's what they're there for, they might as well be wing backs. You're telling me we spent 100 million on wing backs? I need my attackers to attack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Esteval, I thought he was good when he came on. Gittins not so much, but he's getting warm. Trust me, he's getting warm.
Because I'm seeing a lot about, you're talking about Xavi Simmons, Wirtz, Gittins is getting a lot as well, a lot of stick from Chelsea fans as well.
Yeah, but recently he's been shutting them up a little bit.
What's going on there with Gittins?
I mean, he's starting to take more risks. You know, I like wingers that actually want to take on their man. Garnacho's a little bit too nice. You know, he's weak. He's good at cutting back the ball and retaining it and not losing it and working off of it. But I wanted Porro to be worked, right? When Gittins came on, you saw Spence got moved because you know what time it is. Yeah. Any fullbacks coming up against Garnacho, you know more time. You're going off, you're not sweating.
What do you think, Garnacho?
I think Garnacho's a good squad player. I think he's a very good squad player to have. I think he's a useful guy to have in a cup
Lima
competition.
thinks he's a potential superstar.
Potential superstar.
He said Real Madrid
On
will
this
be one
podcast-
day.
I'm so tired of this narrative here because we spoke about that. Listen, we spoke
On this podcast, he said
This is 2 years ago when he burst on the scene and he was doing well for us and winning us.
Burst on the scene.
So he didn't. So Garnacho didn't burst on the scene at Man United. So now
2 years ago, everyone's 2 years ago he was already bona fide. So like, he's wearing. He was certified
So
United
we're
starter.
talking about 49 Garnacho. You forgot about that.
It wasn't 49 when you said it. It was when it after.
So when did I say it?
I don't even know what he said.
This
What's on the pod?
is 2 years
See,
ago.
roll the tapes.
Roll the tapes. 2 years ago, they have this nice little narrative that they keep running. And
But you said it.
I said
You
he
did
has
say
the
it.
potential to be a superstar.
Yeah.
Which he does because even now, I still look at him. I still look at him.
he's still standing on it.
I still look at him because
Why is he acting like he doesn't believe it?
I look at Garnacho. I look at his attributes, and yes, people can clown him because of his off the field antics and his attitude and his ego. Yes,
talking about on the field.
but I'm saying on the field, he's got potential to be a very, very dangerous player, even at Chelsea. But he needs to refine his game. His decision making needs to be a lot better, and he needs to be a bit more effective. If he gets all of those right, he's right. What 21? 21?
on.
Yeah,
20.
If my
We're talking
grandma
about a
had
young boy
wheels
here.
there.
I'm saying, if he can refine his game, if he can refine his game, there's nothing to suggest he can't go on and be a world class player.
said about
There's
anyone.
nothing. Yeah, but I'm saying, look at. So how many young players do you know currently in world football?
Yes.
That has already got some of the achievements that Garnacho's got in terms of the amount of goals he scored as a teenager.
Yeah.
The fact that he was only last season or the year before he wasn't nominated for the what was that
Puskas.
not Puskas, the other one.
Golden Boy.
The other one,
To
the
be fair,
Golden Boy.
Puskas, yeah,
No,
the vice
yeah,
winner.
he won a Puskas already.
He won it,
The Golden Boy. He won it. What's the golden the copper one? The
Golden
Golden
Boy,
Boy.
get that,
He was in what top 5, top 6 in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're looking at his numbers as a teenager. We're talking about teenager scoring in the FA Cup final for Manchester United. He's done amazing things already before the age of 20. We're not gonna talk about a kid like as if he's some scrub that will just buying minutes.
Nah,
on
he's
the
not
pitch.
a scrub.
He's not a
I
scrub.
didn't say
But-
a scrub.
So when I'm saying he
I'm
has
just
the
saying what he said
potential,
about him, he
and
said about anyone that's playing at that level.
but
Why you getting defensive,
no, I'm just saying. I'm just because it's getting boring, and that's why I have to keep addressing it because you want to keep running the same narratives over and over again. If I'm saying somebody's got
because
potential,
Don's never heard it. He's a Chelsea
no,
player.
but I'm saying
If
someone's got
I want him to.
potential, if someone's got potential, I'm not saying that that's what they are. I'm saying there is a ceiling there for him to attain that.
Yeah.
But,
I mean,
again, it's circumstantial. There's factors. You know, we've seen with Garnacho off the field ego. There's a reason why we kicked him out of Manchester United. You know, if he was somebody that was, you know, like someone with the mindset of like Anthony Gordon, just focus on football, just wants to better himself, he would be. I think he would be there already. But I think because of his ego and what he does off the pitch, and he thinks he deserves to be a starter. Even probably at Chelsea, probably coming in thinking I should be starting.
Yeah.
You know, nothing's given to you. You need to earn it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do get that.
Whenever they hear, they you know what it is? It's tiring because every 3 months they will throw that. Every time Garnacho's name gets mentioned, he's a superstar.
I got a problem with him.
I got a problem with him. How many times?
Now we don't grow up.
It's so rich coming from you. He's not, man. You're like 35, bro. You're like 35. You just turned 30 years old. Can we go?
I'm not even 30.
For once in our lives, man. Let's act our age for once, man. Let's act our age for once.
No, but the thing is, though, I can't lie. It's a win-win for me because if it doesn't really work out at Chelsea, you know we flip. Yeah, you know we like to
100%.
move things around. So
exactly.
we'll just flip him in it. But end of the day, bro, it was a very nice professional performance.
Yeah.
Obviously, these guys are shit right now, but we had a job to do. You know what I mean? And we done our job. We done our job.
By the
You know,
way, with Gittins, by the way, you know that point he made about Gittins, yeah?
Yes.
There needs to be a real study. Someone needs to look into the study of like players translating from Bundesliga to the Premier League. Because I was thinking about this yesterday. I was thinking, how many players can you actually say?
Young players,
like
you mean?
young players, just players in
You got a
general.
YouTube channel, bro. You do it.
No, I'm gonna look into it. I might do a documentary. I might do a documentary.
25K right there, boom.
I might do an Attenborough type of documentary. I might do a documentary. I'm flying to Germany just to go to the So I'm looking at the grassroots as well. It's a random pitch in there. It's still gone.
The thing is, though, I don't listen. I'm telling you, bro. Gittins has been getting warm, bro. Like against Ajax, he cooked, bro. Yeah. He scored that banger the other day against Wolves. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but that goal was unbelievable.
He's
You
a
know
good
what I
player.
mean?
He's
Like,
seen it at Dortmund, but
he's definitely.
obviously,
You know the problem is though,
Something
Sharky. Yeah. Like the problem that I've got of our left side is Garnacho and Gittins. They should both be squad players, right? We don't have a KK Kvaratskhelia on that side, or Liao on that side, or I don't know, a Semenyo, right? They should be a guy starting there week in, week out, and these guys come in, you know, here and there when they start certain games
And it's
against
probably
the
more
Wolves and that.
frustrating because you knew that before the summer as well.
Facts.
And the fact that the summer came and went and you didn't really address it. Now you're kind of
Quenda
left.
soon come anyway. Quenda soon come. Payet soon come. You know what I mean?
but there's still
Young players.
more youngsters. It's the same strategy though. Like you knew what you needed this summer. You brought in Garnacho, Buonanotte, this guy. It's the same thing of profit. Now you're saying Quenda soon come, Payet soon come.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Yes, they've got potential to be stars, but it's the same thing. Quenda and Payet is no different from. I know Esteval looks good. Esteval or this guy that's under 21 and that guy that's under 21.
No, but Quenda.
I like Quenda. I like him. What I'm saying is, you're talking about. You just said in one sentence, you said Rafa Leao, Kvicha, Semenyo.
They're different quality.
And then you said, but it's cool. Quenda and Payet is still coming.
Prospects.
You're not. What you're doing is you're staying here. You're going there.
Yeah.
There.
They're doing like for
But
like.
you need to win the league. You need to go. You need to bring that Semenyo. You need to bring that. Rafa Leao, you need to bring that in. The Quendas and the Payets, they'll maybe win the league in 5 years. It's good to have them in, but you keep signing them, but you're never signing the big ones. You're always just going to be there.
Yeah.
I hear it. I do hear it.
So you're not going to get to that point.
Because Madueke, for example, you
you
saw Madueke. Gittins,
rightly so.
Garnacho.
He was the most.
No, but I'm saying,
yeah,
but I'm saying,
you can
Garnacho,
argue he was your most effective
sideways
winger, or
steps.
not effective.
Yeah,
But the thing is,
steps,
we had to make space for Esteval.
Yeah,
And we did.
It's a good business.
Noni isn't a good left winger. You know this. You've seen him on the left, and do you like him on the left?
barely seen him on left.
Yeah, but on the left, the
I think
couple
he'll
times
play-
you saw him there, he wasn't
It's
good.
all right. It's all right.
Nah, he's
Right.
better
I mean,
on the
barely
right.
played though. He's played. Saka got injured, so he was playing on the right, and then he got injured.
Yeah,
He's come back.
yeah.
I think he'll play on the left. I think him and Saka will switch around. I think Noni's for us. What we want him in for is good.
No, Noni's.
Rotation,
Listen, I'm
exciting.
one that was defending this guy. People like to say Madueke is my boy, right? Because I think he's a very good squad player. I think for any top six side coming off the bench, he's a threat because he's very direct.
He's a proper winger.
Proper winger.
winger.
We got into this thing of Grealishes and the Antonys and the. I don't like this cutback. Yeah, man. How about you give me some, let's go back to back in the day. Matthew Everton. Yeah. How about Jarvis? You know what I'm saying? How about what's my man's name that was at Wigan? How can I forget the guy that was at Wigan?
Which one? Antonio Valencia.
Charles Zogbia.
Come on. Kieran Dyer.
Come
You had Dyer Lennon. You know what I mean? That's what I want. Walcott. These are the wingers. Bell.
Yeah.
Like, Malouda, meet me on the byline.
Yeah.
Yes, meet me on the byline, bro.
across it in.
You know what I mean? So I want the Prem to go back to that because even the long throws, I love it, bro. Like as much as my team can't really defend them, I love it. I love the long throws. I love it, bro.
Like, we are going. It's
going back to it. It's going back to it.
That one is funky though.
But let's move on. 'Cause we've been in this game for a while. Last thing, and I'm just gonna listen. I didn't even bring this stat. I'm not trying to make an Arsenal Spurs thing. But when we're talking about your home record this season, you've already lost 3 home games. You've had this new stadium since April 2019. We've had the Emirates since 2006.
We've had the same number of losses at home in that time that you've had.
No,
since the Emirates,
you've only got 7 Premier League losses less than us, and we've had it for 13 years longer than you.
Wait,
We've lost 48 Premier League losses.
I laughed it off.
We've lost 48 games in the Premier League at
Because if
Emirates.
you don't laugh, you'll cry.
Bro,
I told you, man.
No, what I'm saying is we've lost 48 games in the Premier League since we've had it at Emirates, 2006.
Yeah.
You've lost 41 at your new stadium, and you've only been there since 2019.
But why are we actually surprised though? We know what
That's
we
mental.
know what that stadium's made for. Beyonce, Wizkid,
Facts.
NFL.
Boy.
That's the purpose.
this summer.
That's the purpose. Brown.
Where we get? David Hutt?
I don't know whoever's there.
Bad Bunny, I think
Bad Bunny might be there.
I'm
Yeah,
coming.
Travis Scott. You know.
Hey, Travis Scott.
There you go. That's what it's made for. That's it.
NFL, I'm coming. NFL.
Let's go, man. Hey, don't forget the F1.
F1, the track.
Hey, it's a good event stadium.
Come on,
bro.
man,
It's a
it's
good
nice.
event.
You know what's
funny?
And
You get money.
And you got Chick
We
King
don't
across
get
the road.
points.
Chick King across the
Hey,
road.
yeah.
You know what's funny, Sharky? You know,
Put that in the bag.
You know Chelsea want to move from the bridge, innit? Yeah. Chelsea want to move from the bridge.
You've
obviously.
been wanting to move for how long? bro?
I know, but we've actually hired the people that done their stadium to do ours, but we haven't got any movement on that, bro.
Same actually. We might do the same
renovations
thing.
already,
We might
innit?
go to Wembley Stadium like you guys and then get a renovation. But I don't know. I
I've
don't
had
know if
so
I
many
like it.
different stories for years about
Bro,
that one.
they've
man.
been lying for time.
That
You
one,
know the problem is-
I've heard they're gonna dig deep underground.
Hold on.
You know he's not trying to build circus tents.
Yeah, true.
Wait, hey,
Man,
but listen,
AutoCAD images saying this is us in 10 years.
but ours is actually happening. There's like Reddit. There's like Reddit conversations. Like we're gonna go deep.
It's peak, man. It's peak. Hey, I love the bridge, but honestly, man, like how have ever
Horrible
bigger
stadium,
stadium?
Horrible stadium. There is though. I told you. You know what?
it is.
It's hidden. You come out full of Broadway.
No, it's so
I'm like,
true.
where's the stadium, bro?
It's tight up as well.
Yeah,
I know
bro, it's
certain
a
man that
hospital,
I know struggle to get in.
struggle.
bro.
Yeah, but
Hey.
the theme of today is Premier League heritage, bro. The bridge is tight. You know what I mean? Like Upton Park.
If you're off a certain size as well, you have to go through the. There's a
the
different door. There's a different exit. Yeah, they got over the exit.
turnstiles are tight,
Turnstiles are tight.
They
Man, don't go there all up. Man, never go there all up.
He's still thinking about that Palmer last minute goal and the banging. You know what I'm saying? They're thinking about
One thing I love about the original,
The bag.
I love that. I love
Champions
that
League
one.
nights at the
That's the one
bridge,
thing I love about that. I can't lie to you.
Yeah,
That's
It's
nice.
nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
Your mom's coming there soon, no? Barca's coming there.
Oh, but Cuckoo's gonna lock him up. He's got that pubis injury, don't he?
He does have
And apparently it's for life.
Yeah.
Apparently it's for life as well.
Nah,
So
it's not as deep
you
as
know,
the people make it out to be.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not as
but
deep.
Cuckoo's gonna lock him up, but
It's his teammate.
Esteval, you know what I'm saying? Esteval.
Esteval.
I told Rance, yeah, Yamal, we're coming for you, blood. You know what I'm saying? We're coming for you.
I want to
Yeah?
see that one.
Esteval.
Rashford though.
What the hell is a pubis?
No, basically, it's a growth thing. Basically, obviously, remember he's still growing. He's still like a young boy turning into a man. So obviously, because he's growing tendons and he's growing in his pubic areas. Basically, there's problems there. That's all it is. But it's
But it's
like
actually
you know
gonna
how,
affect him.
bro. I've
It's
never.
gonna affect him rest of his life,
Man
rest of his life.
can probably
test.
probably
Relate?
can relate to it. You know when you were growing up and you like when you had your growth spurt.
I never had a growth
Did you
spurt.
have pain in your knee?
I never had a growth spurt.
I had pains, two
always
pains that were bad in both
Yeah.
my knees when I had a growth spurt.
I can't relate,
Like
man.
it was really, really bad. No, it was. Now basically, bro. There was like 1 year where I had a mad growth spurt,
Yeah.
but I had the worst type of pain in both my knees, like to the point where
I
if
hear
I
that a lot, I
if
hear
I
that a
played
lot.
football, I had to basically ice my knees for like
I've
a
never
week.
heard the injury before. Your
But
mom.
he's got it basically the same
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
issue, but
yeah.
in his
His
groin
groin, his
area.
groin.
But it makes sense because the twisting, the turning, obviously, and he's been playing for so much football.
Just on that
it
as well,
makes sense.
that
bro.
game's gonna be interesting because I don't think they're gonna have Pedri.
Is that the
Obviously,
next
Yamal-
Champions League game? Yeah, Barca.
Yeah, but obviously, I don't think Palmer will be back either.
it
So,
will be.
boy, it's gonna be an interesting one, man. I'm trying to get a ticket, but
You
it's
should
tough.
be there. It'll be fun.
tough.
But let's move on. Manchester United played away against Nottingham Forest. You were before this game. You were 3 straight wins in the Premier League.
Hey, can we get a round of applause, please, everyone? Yeah, life's different, man. Life's changed, yo. You know, listen, when you talk to me, you gotta sit up straight a little bit. I sit up straight, sit up straight.
So I'm
Sit up straight when you talk to me.
this is how I'm sat comfortably. Imagine sit up straight like I should be fretting about this run. Bro,
Sit up straight, man. Sit up straight.
what I'm saying is, before this game, you had 3 straight wins. United Strand was getting close. People were saying he's gonna go in the middle of the pitch. He's gonna go middle of the pitch. He's gonna cut his hair. Alex Ferguson's gonna trim his hair.
I said that.
I heard that.
Not a single soul on this.
I heard that. I heard that.
I don't know what you're hearing.
But his thing is 5 straight wins, not 5 undefeated.
Yes.
Before the game, I mean, the game started 3 p.m. You guys went 1-0 up. You tweeted, "Look over your shoulder,
I did.
Arsenal."
I did.
Why are you thinking about Arsenal?
I apologize.
Why are you thinking about Arsenal?
And this is to all of Manchester United fans around the world. I take full responsibility, and
because
I think it was my fault. Genuinely, I think the fact that we dropped 2 points is on me. I want to take blame. I want to take the blame with this one.
Nobody deserves it more.
I just waited till the 90th minute.
You should have.
My bad.
But
I take it.
once again, you went from 3 straight wins to 4 undefeated. 10 points from your last 12. Very impressive. Your goalkeeper Lamens still yet to suffer defeat. He's moving like Hafid for SDS.
I'm telling you, there's similarities
Last time he lost the game, it was
there.
by Inde or Nana.
Yeah,
Lamens ain't lost the game.
Lamens, yep.
So, good sign.
Who's Castellan? Who's Castellan?
Castellan,
Mbeumo.
that's Mbeumo.
Mbeumo, okay.
Mbeumo. Do
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So, good startings. 10
Yeah.
points from 12.
Yeah.
Even this drawing away at Nottingham Forest, there's no shame in that. It's the last time City won the league, I remember when we were chasing them. I think they drew 1-1 to Forest. They should have lost Chris Wood's equaliser. Drawing away to Forest isn't anything to be ashamed of, especially now where you're at. 10 points from 12. Talk to us.
Nah,
obviously
I think
the game, in the moment,
yeah,
I've
I
been
think
upset,
if you look
but
at it, if you look at the game in
it's 4 in a row
isolation,
undefeated. Come on.
yeah. I think if you look at the game in isolation, 100% as Man United fans, we're definitely frustrated. I think it was a game that we could have won, but obviously a lapse in concentration, 5 minutes, literally cost us the game. That's how I generally feel. First half, I feel like we controlled the game quite well. I think we contained Nottingham quite well. Wasn't our best performance, but like you said, going away to Forest is never easy. And in previous times we've been there, it's always been a struggle for us. So the fact that we went into halftime 1-0, I was quite confident that we would walk away with 3 points. Obviously, Sean Dyche just probably said something to them. I don't know if it's a hairdryer treatment. I don't know what he said to them at halftime, but they've come out guns blazing. Couple laps in the concentration of 2-3 players.
2 goals in 50 seconds,
we're
right?
down 2-1. Which is frustrating. It showed the old problems that we had earlier in the season. But one thing I will credit this team, and I've definitely seen over the last few weeks, is that, and I've mentioned this before, is where previously when we've had adversity, this team, mentally, they just fall. They drop. Their heads drop. And those type of games usually go away from us. The moment we're down, there's no way back for us. And especially under Uber Amarin. But what I've seen in the last few weeks is that even in moments in the game where things haven't gone our way, the team have reacted really well. And I think that's something that Ruben's praised a lot in the press. And I think that's something that he's been trying to be vocal about. I think that's something that he's been trying to get across. I don't know if I think he's been trying to communicate that across, but I don't think people have really been taking it in. It's the fact that how we deal with those problems. And again, we showed it when we went 2-1 down. I think that we started to, come at Forest a lot more. We eventually get equalizer, which was Ahmad.
Great
That's
goal.
an unreal goal, by the way.
Yeah.
The
Volley
technique.
outside the
But
box,
when you're chasing a game, there's no time to take that goal in 2 times.
Yeah,
you got to move on very quick. And that's even Ruben on the touchline. He's like, yo, just get over it.
Yeah.
Get that winner.
He nearly scored the winner, though.
And he
Almost
nearly
did,
almost did. So obviously in isolation, yes, very frustrating.
Do you think
at one
with
point we were second, right behind you, which is
we
what
were
I did.
out, you told me to look over my shoulder.
I did. I said, look it. I was still, you know what it is?
I don't see you now.
Listen, the fact that that's the only thing that came out, yeah? If you saw what I was saying in the group chat.
Oh, Fizzy sent the screenshot of that.
He did
the screenshot of that.
Oh,
we saw that.
Crazy.
Let me see if I can get that
I was
out for you.
talking crazy.
Wait right there.
Listen, I'm going to just keep it calm next time. I'm going to keep it calm.
Yeah, that's not your style.
Yeah, that's
Your
not my style. My
usually
style is-
let me wait and we'll see everything happen.
Listen,
That's not your style. You got too excited. 4 wins in a row.
It's not my
almost
character.
too
It's not my
excited.
character.
So now United's trying to go back to
cease and
0.
desist.
Going back to
Yes,
0.
'cause it's
The
5
count
wins in a row.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is, actually. It was Liban. This is what he sent in the GC that he thought would never get out. Imagine United winning the title over Arsenal.
Yeah.
This giving everything that's happened. I'm retiring from football content. World Cup will be my last appearance.
How are you talking about winning the title
Do
already?
you know what it is?
Are you
though?
even making top 4?
Do you know what it is?
Let alone winning the title.
Do you know what it is though? Yeah, it's just something got to me that. I was a bit tired. Yeah. I got too giddy.
You know, every United fan I meet is actually like this.
I got too giddy.
They're all like this.
I agree.
Bro, a month
I
ago,
agree.
they were in the pits.
Yes.
Get him out of my club.
So listen.
Now, this is about title winning.
Now they're putting money on the line. Now they're betting me. They're betting me that they're going to finish above Chelsea, bro.
Hold on. Okay, can we not do
Nah,
that?
bro.
Can
No.
we- No, can we not? Hold on.
You're all the
No.
same. I've seen coaches.
Rival
I've seen
fans are the
Mourinho
same.
do-
Hold on. Rival fans are the same. Because when we lost to Brentford, it was talking about people were sending screenshots of our next 5 fixtures. Oh, how many points do you think Manchester United are gonna get?
Yeah.
How many points? How many wins do you reckon here? I think it's 1 out of 5. I don't think they're gonna get any wins here. Oh, they might go to relegation zone. So let's not do that.
one
So
said that.
on the opposite side, no, come on, let's not do that.
So let me ask
People
you
were
then,
doing that.
have Man United-
let's-
So wait.
So it goes both ways. Rival fans talk crazy. Sometimes we're gonna talk crazy, and rightly so. Sometimes we're gonna talk crazy, and rightly so.
But what I want to know,
All I'm saying is,
have Man United officially now turned the leaf, bro?
I don't think it's too early to say if they have.
So all that talk. What's all that about then?
Hold on.
You lot are playing next.
Don't-
That's
hey,
it.
hey,
That's
hey,
it.
hey,
Next.
hey,
At that
hey,
stadium,
hey,
which
hey,
is
listen.
Link me.
We'll talk soon. Don't worry.
Link me.
We'll talk soon. Don't worry.
You know what happened last time we was doing the watch along?
You know what though?
Yeah.
Oh, the Europa League
Have
final.
that. Have that,
You
man.
remember the face of how he was talking?
That was
Link me, Lee, man.
that was a gift, though.
Aye.
That was
You
a
know,
gift.
you know,
That
I
was
wanna
a
say,
gift.
you know what though? Because
That was a
I've been
gift.
seeing a lot of United fans trying to cook
Yeah.
Arsenal for their set pieces, bro.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I don't do that.
3 of their goals came from, 2 of their goals came from set pieces, and the third one nearly came from a corner as well.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
But
So-
I don't do this at
That's
people,
how
man.
football's going now.
what
Where's
thing
the
is-
best at it?
I can only speak for myself.
Everyone's scoring set
No, but the
pieces.
thing is,
Yeah.
That's where's the best at
I
it.
can only speak for myself. I've never to date grilled them about that set because I think in football, it's
a good thing.
it's part, bro. Everyone's got corners. Everyone gets set pieces.
Now,
And
if you start
also-
scoring every goal outside the box, long
yeah.
range strikes, they're going to cook us for it.
Yeah, it's no. I think
It's a good thing, but the scoring of
the
set
set piece thing is, I think, it's silly in my opinion. Anyway, I think it's stupid. Every team has the
gotta
opportunity,
play.
and also, how do you even get set pieces?
Facts.
You have to pressure the other team. You have to win
Exactly.
your corners. You have to win your free
Exactly.
kicks. So like,
Exactly.
it don't make sense, you know.
Casemiro's so annoying in the box.
He's so good.
Bro.
If he
He's
was
so
at
good in
Arsenal,
the air,
man.
then how many goals he'll score for us?
Nah, it would be
He
ridiculous.
was
We might
got a lot,
recruit
he's
him,
got a
you know.
lot.
Ridiculous,
We're
yeah,
recruiting
yeah,
now
yeah.
set piece threats.
Yeah.
We might recruit him.
You might have to. You can take him on a free transfer next
We
summer.
might take him.
You might be able to
Hey,
take
we
him
might
still.
That's how we
You
took
might-
Norgard.
Yeah.
We might take Casemiro.
But again, credit to Casemiro because I think since the start of this year, he's really turned it around for himself. And I think we definitely found a way to use him. And we know now, Casemiro, 60 minutes. For him, football, 60
played the
minutes.
full game this
Yeah,
game, though.
he
Played the
did.
full-
But we kind of need
I
him.
don't think Mbeumo and Cunha were good.
They won. But they got nullified. They got
None of your
double teamed.
attackers, I think, had a great game.
They never did.
Yeah.
They never did.
From what
But
I
it
saw.
opened a lot.
Anderson.
Yeah. They pushed
saying
us.
earlier.
You were talking about
Yeah.
like earlier on with Xavi Simmons.
Yeah.
I feel the same conversation isn't had about Cunha.
Nah, okay, you're
feel like
forcing it.
Cunha-
All right, so we're gonna force it. We're gonna lie.
Because
So
he
we're gonna
gets
lie
the
now.
shoulder and
All
beats
right,
a man.
so we're gonna lie
they
now.
rave about it.
So we're gonna lie now.
Tell us
All right,
more.
go.
You think it's been as bad as Xavi?
Tell us more.
What I feel like is Brian Mbeumo has started off brilliantly. He's living up to expectations, and I feel like Cunha's almost been like grouped in with him. When I'm like, bro, like yesterday, some of the first touches I was seeing Cunha take, I was like, hey.
And he was injured for a while as well.
I was
He
like,
injured for a little bit, innit?
I don't know, but I'm just saying,
It's waffle.
what do you make of Cunha's so far?
I think Cunha's
Was
been
it
brilliant.
one goal in
I
10
think
games?
Cunha's been brilliant. Generally, I think Cunha's been
But he's
brilliant.
not played all the time.
think he's been brilliant?
Yeah, I think generally, bro.
Okay,
like-
so you
like-
stats. Don't skew the stats.
Give me an example.
Especially,
where
like, for
he's been
example, Brighton, for example, the last game.
Brighton, I
literally,
thought it was good, yeah.
It was,
Yeah, that's
it
where
was
you got
incredible.
the
No, but I'm saying Arsenal, for example,
Liverpool, the first
Liverpool.
game, yeah.
Like, there's so many games I can mention. The thing is with Cunha, he's the one player, I'll be real with you, Man United fans as a collective, we weren't concerned with. Even when people were trying to throw the little 007, everyone ignored it, bro. No one even entertained the 0007 with Cunha because we know, we can see with our eyes what he's doing with the pitch in terms of his intensity, his work rate, even on the ball. Like, he's doing things that we've been missing for a very long time at Manchester United. We haven't had someone like him that can, in any given moment, can create something.
Yeah.
And it's been like a breath of fresh air for us. Do you know what I mean? So when we see the stats thing, yeah, we were happy last week that he finally broke his duck because we felt like it would kind of ease him because I think it affected decision making a little bit. I felt like he was just shooting on sight. I think he was just desperate to get that goal. But other than that, now I just feel like with that goal now done with, I think you will start to see Cunha a bit more relaxed, his decision making becoming a little bit better. But in terms of his impact at the club, it's been just as good as in Brentford. Of course, the numbers are not the same, but it's just been impactful, which is why
This is what I mean by
we
this is
watch
what I mean
Man
by
United
riding the
every game.
coattails.
I'm telling
This is what I
you.
mean by riding the coattails.
Hussein, come to the stand.
Look out, man, I'm dragging. Whoa. Hussein said don't involve me. Hussein said don't involve me. Look at this.
No.
I have never
seen a sub being called mid-pod.
No.
This
Because
is a SDS
that's what happens when you don't have. There's no Spurs
Disgraceful
fans. There's no
behaviour.
There's no
Disgraceful behaviour.
What's your opinion on Cunha, please?
I absolutely love him.
Of course you do.
And what do you
I'm
think
saying-
this season for Man United?
Is
No,
it-
he's been incredible. I understand the output.
Do you-
one criticism of Cunha, I think he's trying too hard at times.
Yeah,
I just said
He
that.
tries to shoot a bit too much.
You didn't say
tries to
that.
do
You did not
spectacular.
say that once.
But ball carrying, even against Liverpool, I don't think we win that match if it wasn't for him. I think we allowed him to get back into the game. The way he held the ball, I think Cunha's been amazing, and I think he will grow in confidence.
Thank you very much, bro. Thank you very
All I'm
much.
saying
All
is-
right, go. Where's his best friend? Where's his best friend? Where's his best friend? Go on, call his best friend. Call his best friend. Call his best friend.
Can I respond?
Call his best
Can I
friend.
respond? Can I respond? All I'm saying is, I'd be very concerned moving forward if the thing you're praising about your attackers is about how hard they work and their press. And so, listen, we'll be monitoring this space.
We'll come back.
No, you know what I love? Do you know what I love about him? 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 Do you know
If
what I
we
love
go
about
now
him?
10 games later and he starts talking to me about he's dropping shoulder.
No.
He's being a man.
That's right. Do you know what I
See
love?
what Mbembo's doing.
Do you know what I love about this?
You better step
do you know
up.
what I love about this?
I'm watching.
The passion that you're showing here, the aggression, the passion that you're showing here.
the same aggression you had for Xavi.
No.
Yeah.
I'm saying, why are you not showing that for Xavi?
What do you mean?
You were talking about, he played too deep.
Can I give you a difference between
He's
two
playing
signings?
too deep.
Javi is a
He's
foreign
playing-
player coming into a new league, a new country, a new setting. Cunha is someone who's familiar.
Yeah.
You should be picking up where you left off from Wolves. There should be
and
no
he has you
settling
not?
period.
And has you not?
The fact that you've been given the keys to an attack that's been missing as well.
I just think
I'm monitoring
the energy-
closely. That's all I'm saying. The same way. The same way
I
you're
monitor
monitoring
with you.
He's open.
We'll do it
His
together.
investigation is fine.
Don't worry.
Let me ask the man them. Let me ask the man them though.
Easy.
Where are we ranking that attack of Cunha, Mbuemo, and
Sesko.
Sesko?
What do you mean?
Where would you rank it in terms of
amongst
in
the league?
Yeah, in the league. Yeah, where would you
It's a
rank it?
different type of attack though, because it's not like a front three. It's not like winger, striker, winger. It's like two behind the striker. But then, I mean, on paper, that's that can be top 6, top 5, top 6, top 4 on paper because everyone wanted them Sesko. We wanted Sesko. We wanted Cunha in January, and Buemo was obviously going to go make a big move. On paper, it's top. I mean, so far this season,
It's better than Chelsea and Tottenham's attack.
so far this season, I'd say it's better than both of your front three.
100%
Because
better
without
than
Cole
both
Palmer,
front three.
without Cole Palmer, Pedro, what do you guys got? Pedro, Garnacho, no. I think that's a stronger front three.
Garnacho and Neto are not my starters. They're not my starters. Don't do that.
I'm just saying what I see. I'm just saying what I see. But I was going to ask you a question.
yeah, go
I was going to ask you a question because we know Ruben Amorim
Yes.
is a tinker man. He tweaks a lot.
Yeah.
He makes changes, brings on a centre back every game, all of that stuff. And everyone kept saying he hasn't found his team.
Yeah.
This was his 37th Premier League game as manager of Manchester United, and it's the first ever time he's named an unchanged lineup.
Yeah.
Do you think now he's either found his team or is getting closer to finding his best team? Because he's always changed his team. It's the first ever time he's named the same 11 as the week before.
Yeah, I think he's getting close to finding his final team.
Yeah.
I think the final piece that's missing is Lissandro.
And he'll go one short.
Lissandro, 100%. You're laughing.
No. Talk the things. Let them laugh. Now I'm with you. Now I'm with you.
Lissandro.
Now I'm with you. I can't believe man.
Who's laughing? You know what I'm dying. I look at his side. No, you know what I'm laughing? No, him laughing is crazy. You know what it is? Because I look at his defense. They got Badia Shield, Trevor Chalobah, and they're just a mess over there, and they trying to laugh. You were killed to have Lissandro right now.
Martinez was getting spun before he got injured, bro.
No.
Martinez has not been good for Man United.
That's a
since-
lie.
No, he
Bro,
has
that's
not
a
been
lie.
good since.
That's a
No,
lie.
let's be
Come
real.
on, man.
He broke his leg,
Nah.
right? He broke his
He
foot,
got
whatever
injured.
it was.
He's had a few
And then he
injuries.
came back, and they rushed him back and played him with a broken foot. Because I could even see in his game he was playing injured. Yeah. And he just getting cooked, bro. Remember what Salah did to him?
That's one game.
You know what I mean, bro? Like,
Salah, that was my first match I'm going to say that. That's like 2 years ago.
Yeah, but to be fair, he's not played many games
No,
since.
bro.
So-
When Lissandro got injured, he was on a run of form. Remember the performances
I'm not
against
laughing at
Fulham?
Lissandro, I'm laughing at
The
him,
goal against Fulham. Sorry.
So let me just reset. Let me just reset. I know because obviously
Arsenal.
they get a big gas to make.
Remember in the FA Cup in that game against Arsenal, like he was in that new year in early 20. That was
about
early
Brentford?
2025. Yes.
What about Brentford?
I don't rate it like that, man.
What about Brentford?
We
Well, Mason Mount scored, and then you guys drew the game last minute.
No,
and
but
played
listen,
that game.
okay, if we're gonna pinpoint mistakes, I hear that fair enough. But I'm saying when he got injured, he was on a run of form. He was playing really well for us. My thing is, if you look at the way we play now with Luke Shaw stepping into midfield, if we have Lissandro in that position doing
I
that role,
agree.
he's a lot. The
I agree.
level
Okay,
goes up.
I agree.
Bro.
But
Yeah,
like
my thing is,
we talked about Fofana earlier.
Of course, it's a ticking time bomb, and I agree, and we have to wait and see.
So
but
it's one of them ones.
Hear me out.
I think it's time to move on.
He's got to bring
Nah,
someone
nah,
in
nah,
January.
but
Bring someone in
listen,
January.
we could-
That can play that
I'm
Luke Shaw
sure.
position
I'm
where-
sure
where
it's a
he
position that they might be looking at long term.
I think it will be.
They will be 100%.
Why
But
not
I'm
Aiden
saying,
Heaven?
Aiden Heaven's a good shout as well. But I
Left
think right
foot.
now,
See,
I think right now,
see,
Luke Shaw's doing really well in that position right now. They have to give him credit.
This is the reality of your club.
Yeah.
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 If in 52 games, Ruben has 22 wins.
Yes.
9 draws.
Yeah.
21 losses.
Yeah, we're aware of that.
He's scored 103 goals and 98 goals conceded. Right. Where do you see United finishing this season, bro?
Okay. This is obviously taken to context of last season as well, yeah. So we're looking at since he's coming to Manchester United. Yes,
A year now.
a year.
now. November.
Obviously, this season the expectations are different. We are expected to see improvement. I expect based on just the talent, and when I look at the team sheet and I look at the names that we have in this team,
One game a week.
and 1 game a week, I expect this team, and I already said at the start of the season, to finish in amongst the top 5, top 6. That's my opinion.
I mean, top 5 gets you Champions League this
Champions League, and that's the expectation I have for this team. I want to see them get back into Champions League. I don't think there's any excuses because of the amount of money that we spend and the amount of quality that we have in this team. That's a place where they should be finishing. Whether they do or not, that's a whole different conversation.
Would you sack him if you don't get top 5?
Me personally, if I think it's more. It's not. That's
circumstance.
It is circumstantial for me because if I see improvement and I see that the team is playing better, there's a trajectory and we are improving, then it is context. I think because we finished 15th last season, so if we finish 7th, 8th, I'm not gonna be like, it's the worst thing in the world because.
But he will, and if he's 17th last season.
7th, 8th, way more Cunha and Sesko.
No, but
Some
at the end of the day,
standards.
I have to keep it. I have to be realistic to the circumstance. I'm not looking at Manchester United, the name. I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at the circumstantial. I'm also looking at the squad, the type of players that we have. For me, if I look at the way we're playing now, our form now over the last few weeks, there's no excuses as to why we shouldn't be able to at least challenge for those Champions League places. We beat Liverpool. Yeah, we
obviously beat Chelsea.
We beat Chelsea. We beat Brighton.
Someone said he beat Arsenal in the back. No one heard it, but someone said he beat Arsenal.
Keep running your jokes behind. Listen, keep running your jokes. So obviously Brighton, for example, for me, Brighton was the biggest test out of the 4 games we played. I think Brighton was the biggest test because usually that's a team that we tend to lose to quite a lot.
Yeah, but I actually
but that
predicted
was a
you
real
win that
test.
game.
Now, another big test now is going to be Tottenham away. If we can get a result now away against Tottenham, then now we could be like, okay, this is a platform. These last 5 games, definitely a platform for us to use to then,
I'm surprised you didn't talk about Delit. You wasted most
Delit,
of your time
no,
speaking about Cunha.
Delit, no, because these
You
guys.
wasted too much time
the thing is,
speaking about Cunha. Delit is the guy you should be talking about.
I want to throw praise to players, but these are direct. They're trying to direct the conversation to whatever
look, I didn't ask-
agenda they got going. So that's what it is.
I like Cunha.
To whatever agenda.
I've actually been quiet this segment. I've not said
I'm
nothing.
just saying.
You're right.
Questions are being
I haven't said
thrown
nothing.
to whatever agenda people
Lee
want
Man
to
just
throw
goes
out
off on
there.
tangents.
And that's fine. No, I'm not.
said nothing.
Hold on. You know what I love about this podcast? Yeah. When it's Tottenham United Chelsea, I'm sitting back letting people speak. When it's Arsenal, I'm letting you speak. So when I speak, people want to chime in. You want to drop jokes.
You wanted to do a whole Tabby segment.
You know my team hasn't lost the last 4 games. You know that, right? You know my team ain't lost the last 4 games. You know that, right? Yeah, clap around. Can we get a round of applause? Yeah. Like I said, this podcast, I understand, it's a Manchester United agenda podcast. So it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. We understand. We know.
I'm a victim.
You've been a victim your entire life. Yeah, you've been a victim your entire life.
Never ignored.
Yeah, so look, Delit, incredible. I think he's been probably one of the best centre backs in the league, along with the Arsenal boys. I think he's one of the best centre backs in the league. He definitely deserves his praise. I'm just saying, I think this team still got levels to reach.
Do you think Casemiro's goal should have been a corner?
100%. It went off.
Nah.
Oh! So wait! That's
Forrest got done dirty, back-to-back
like I said, guys, SDS, Manchester United Agenda podcast. Let's keep it
still
moving, man.
question.
I'm gonna keep throwing that
Just
word.
be
watch.
objective for once.
Bro,
doesn't
that
have
ball
to.
went off the pitch. Are you telling me what? Even the commentator said it went off. Their
The
opinion was-
whole ball
Okay,
has
so-
to go
so
off.
The whole ball did
Okay,
go
so
off.
do you think?
The whole.
So do you think a couple seasons
have
ago?
your
Guys, they're showing themselves. Alright, SDS
Wait.
viewers, they're showing
Okay, so
themselves.
when
Go
we
on.
lost to Newcastle at St James's Park a couple seasons ago,
Yeah.
and they scored, do you think that goal should have stood?
Which goal was that? I can't remember. that one.
Gordon scored.
Gabriel
Yeah.
Similar
Joelinton.
situation.
You remember?
And then Gordon scored. The ball didn't fully go off the goal. The ball went
I
off the
can't
pitch.
remember.
We'll
I
say.
have to recall.
You know that rule is so
Why
silly as
why
well.
does that matter? Hold on. Why does it even matter?
I'm just asking you, do you
I'm
think-
saying,
do you think the coach
I
should have
think
stood?
the ball went off the pitch, and from looking at it, it clearly went off the
Nah,
pitch. The whole ball did.
The rules
we're really
are
doing this now.
Shameless.
Are we really doing this?
You are shameless.
We're running a podcast. That's a big talking point in the match. I'm asking.
I said my answer. That's it.
Okay.
No, but the thing is, don't you not think that rule's stupid? Because like, if the rule about the ball going off, if it leads directly to a goal, it can go to VAR. But if it goes off for a corner, it don't go to VAR.
They should have. They should have.
It doesn't make sense.
Though as well. Do not have clocked. I get it. Before Man United, we were the target. It was easy to run jokes. You know,
Now you're back,
Hold
so it's
on.
hard.
No. It's not even that. It's not even that. It was like it was effortless. You can joke about us now. Now it's because we got full games now. We haven't lost. You're agitated. No, hold on. You're agitated. Come up again. Every time I mention it. Every time. Listen. Now I can sense the agitation. You can't run the same jokes you were running 4 weeks ago. So now he's hurting you. Look, he knows it as well. He knows it. Don't I expect it better from you, brother. I expect it better from you, brother. You know why? Chelsea, Man United. I feel like we've been in a similar boat recently. I feel like you should be similar boat. You should be similar boat. You should be. Don't have that. Hey, you should understand my pain. You should understand my pain.
Last week, 2 of them betted me £50 they're gonna finish above Chelsea, bro.
See the gas.
Do you want to put money?
I dyed my hair already, bro.
You did it last season.
You did it last season.
Bro, I'm sick and tired of it. That's why it pisses me off when I'm seeing my club being inconsistent. It's true. Because I'm not very get away from me, bro. Why though, bro? Come on, like. Come on. But look at me.
Like I owe you. But congratulations, of course.
Hey, life's different, man. Hey, 4 games. Hey, we're coming for you. We're coming for you.
Spurs versus United next 12:30 kickoff on Saturday. It's going to be a big one. Both teams, of course, could do with some wins. Of course, I mean, you're in a good streak, but can you keep it up? And you, obviously, you're not happy soon. Can you win the game at home? That would be great. So, next game, we'll talk about Liverpool versus Aston Villa. And Liverpool have won a game.
See, now this is the segment where we're meant to be running jokes. This is the segment. This is
but
the
there's
one.
no one here to violate.
It don't matter.
But no, I mean, can't
We're doing it in
they won.
spirit. Fuzi in spirit. It's his birthday today as well, so Fuzi in spirit.
Yes.
We're doing it in spirit.
Liverpool have beaten Aston Villa. Their second win in all competitions in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Second win in all comps in the last 8 games. They've beaten Aston Villa. I mean, Aston Villa are really struggling this season. I mean, it feels like they are. They're 11th, but they started off really bad. They're looking okay now, but still, they're in the Champions League last season quarterfinals. I mean, they're really struggling. But Liverpool won this game 2-0. Goals from Salah and Gravenberch. Of course, they had another goal disallowed from Ekitike. Who you calling?
I'm calling my brother.
On his birthday?
Yeah, his birthday as well.
We'll
I
get
want
his
to get his opinion as
Okay,
well.
let's get his opinion.
Yeah. I'm tired of you two talking.
Imagine.
He's not hard for you.
I hope he is.
He not pick up your
Yeah, but he's a father though. He's a father though. You have to remember that he's a father.
Wait.
Yeah, he's got 2 youths.
7th ring.
It's ringing.
He don't rate you. He don't rate you.
This is my duo partner, by
He
the way.
don't rate you. Your duo. He said, "Bun the show, bun you."
First.
Early man.
One more time. I give him the benefit of the doubt. He's got kids.
Hasib, do not edit this.
Come on, brother. Don't embarrass me.
Nah, no ratings.
Oh, yes, sir! My brother, I'm on SDS right now.
Put it to
Listen,
the mic,
I'm
put it to
on
the mic.
SDS right now. Obviously, we're doing the Liverpool segment, Liverpool Aston Villa. We just want to get your thoughts. Also, happy birthday, brother.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
40th birthday.
No, man said 40th. You're crazy. So you saying what? You want my thoughts of
Yeah,
them when I stood up?
yeah. They want your thoughts.
Okay, cool. So like, it depends now. Now I feel a lot mature. So I can talk about Soberslide. I can talk about McAllister in the double pivot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
Mature. But you know me. Wait, this is a title charge now. You lot try dunk on me. And talk about, oh yeah, we're above you. That didn't last long, my brother. That didn't, look, even my daughter, look, say hi, babe. Say hi. This is a title charge now. Now, I'm so happy. Mo Salah got his goal. This is where our season, it started already, but this is where we woke up now. We woke up now. Now we woke up, my brother. We
Okay.
woke up. But, wallah, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm very pleased with the way we performed, man.
Yeah,
I'm
nah, I
so
hear you.
happy. Mo Salah got his goal. Dominic Soberslide, He's been our best player this season, and he's just proven why he needs to be in midfield and not slap him in right back.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm over the moon, man. I'm ecstatic. All I wanted was 3 points. I didn't care how we'll get it. I just want the 3 points. But with a performance like that, and we continue playing like that, that's it, Arnie, man. Don't mix and match. Find your best squad and go to it with the next game. That's it. That's all we need to do. We got Madrid. We got Man City. If we beat them two, no one's going to care about the loss against Crystal Palace and we knocked out the Carabao Cup. No one's going to care. Do you get what I'm saying?
Nah, I get you.
So, again, man, we got the 3 points, but we got a important game on Tuesday and then an important game on Sunday. So, if we continue playing like that...
But they got Madrid, didn't it?
Boys,
Madrid, yeah.
Yeah, we got Real Madrid. So, if we continue playing like that, it's a title charge, man. I'm not saying we're winning it, but we're in the race. We're not out the race.
As he should be.
We're still
They're
in the race.
champions, right? He should be.
Sharky said as you should be.
How far are they from me? Is it?
What do you mean? Sharky can't write me off, fam.
Yeah.
7 points.
Seven
points.
points,
yeah.
All right.
All right, cool, man. What's your birthday plans today?
Today.
I don't care.
I'm
I don't care, man.
Some top analysis there from Fuizzi. Liverpool, obviously, race is back on. It's only 10 games in, they're 7 points behind Arsenal. Of course, anything can happen. But Liverpool have won the game. Mohamed Salah scored, and his goal actually has equaled Wayne Rooney's record for the most goal involvements for a single side in Premier League history, 276.
Respect
so
Salah, man.
one more goal or assist, he is the single most goal involvements for any
I don't know what Martinez was doing.
in
though.
Premier League history. Yeah, it was a mad one.
Mad,
But it was a
mad.
first-time finish from Salah. A lot of people wouldn't have done that. A lot of people would have taken a touch and it would have been different. So he's got that. I mean, Gravenberch, of course, scoring, having a good game. That could be big for them. Gravenberch come back into form potentially. Of course, you see that. He's one of them players. It's kind of like, I'm not saying it's Rodgers' level, but when you have a midfielder so influential, if they're out of form, the whole team seems to be out of form.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe that can change their fortunes.
Missed the last couple of injuries as well. Yeah.
I mean, my main thing is did Liverpool make... well, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because he didn't play. Did Liverpool need to sign Isak? Because I think Ekitike is perfect for Liverpool. He was so good, and every time he's played, he's been so good.
Yeah.
Isak, of course, was a superior striker before, but how you can't play both of them.
For me, the fact that even Wirtz was on the bench yesterday, you could maybe ask
The
question.
two
You know,
most
the midfield.
expensive signings, and I'm not going to just go on the negative stuff because
Yeah.
Liverpool fans won the game. We're going to talk about it, but the two most expensive signings in Premier League history. We're 10 games in. Still hasn't figured out a way to get them playing the best football.
Personally, I don't think it's a bad problem to have.
Yeah.
Put it that way. I
It
think
is when you're
wanna
losing
have-
every week.
Yes, but I think
If they're
it's
winning,
you'd
if they
always
were
rather
winning,
have the weapons than not have the weapons.
If they were winning games
Yeah.
and Isak wasn't on form or Wirtz wasn't on form, then you could say it's not a bad problem to have.
Yeah.
Because that's what they were saying when they were winning last minute goals. But they're losing, so now you need your most expensive players in history of the Premier League to perform because you're losing, and these are not just the almost expensive. He spent 500 million in the window.
I
Obviously,
don't get
Isak
why he
wasn't
don't play Katiki on the left though. Isak up top. I don't really get why he don't really do that.
I mean, Isak's injured right
To
now.
be fair,
but yeah, I mean,
Gakpo
when they were both
started
fit,
pretty
it
well
wasn't
this season.
Huh?
Gakpo started pretty well this season.
Yeah,
I think
Gakpo's
popping
been
up with a couple of goals.
I think they're quite harsh on him, Liverpool fans. A lot of Liverpool fans say he's quite predictable and they don't really. They want better than him. I think they're missing Diaz's press.
Yeah.
Maybe a Katiki is
100%.
not.
I actually
100%.
think
Yeah.
yesterday
Yeah.
that was the thing that almost got back was the press.
Yeah.
It felt like whenever Pau Torres got the ball, there was like a trap of, all right, he is the guy that brings the ball out, boom. And I think that's how Gravenberch actually came. It was like they tried to play a long ball, they won the ball back immediately, and within 3 passes, he was kind of through in on goal. And I think over the last couple of weeks, that's been the biggest thing missing because Liverpool under Klopp and even under Slot, the press is almost like that Geigen press, if you like, is a part of their game.
Yeah, but when you lose Diaz and Nunes in the front three,
You're going to lose that.
You're gonna
And the
lose that.
physicality and the intensity that they played with. And I think, obviously, Salah's aging. Gakpo, I think, his off-the-ball work, in my opinion, needs a lot of improving. But then when Isak is coming in half fit as well, and then you've got Ekitike, who's good when he's playing, but then you've taken him out, I think that press took a hit. And yesterday almost went back to basics of Salah, do what you do. Gakpo, Ekitike, set the press.
Yeah.
And then, you know what, Soboslai, we're going to play you in the 10 just behind to also
But that is their
set
most
that
balanced
energy.
team.
Yeah.
You know that team sheet that I put out yesterday? That is their most balanced team,
But that's
especially in that
what-
midfield.
I think he only made one sub the whole game. And
Yeah.
it was like Wirtz at 77 minutes. So it just shows that he wanted to actually stick with the guys who he was almost trusted and be like, go out and get the result for me. We need to just steady the ship. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I think it's actually good that he's taken Wirtz out of the limelight. Is that, okay, he's injured or whatever, but there doesn't need to be that pressure. Keep the results going or whatever. And
Ease them
with
back
their
in.
quality, they will find their feet naturally, in my
Bro,
opinion.
if they
Wirtz
start
and
to-
Isaac are too good
Yeah.
to end up being flops, in my
There
opinion.
is
100%.
pressure though. I get what you're saying. There's pressure. 100%. When you got expensive, those. Like, remember, we were talking about record transfers. Twice as well.
Do you know one thing that
There's
I will
pressure
say?
for them to play.
This is the first time maybe where Liverpool have gone and broken outside their mold of spending money like
Yes.
that. And I think one thing I've always respected about Liverpool is they've always been able to block outside noise. I remember when Darwin Núñez, everybody and their mum was criticising him.
Yeah.
Liverpool fans had their arms around him. Diaz, when he was frustrated, like Liverpool always backed their
Liverpool are a
players. if that
family
makes sense.
club, but
Yeah,
they're a very
yeah.
different
So for me, I
team
think
to
if
every
there are
other team.
if there are a team where you want to almost have the outside noise and block it out, it's Liverpool. In all honesty, so I think Isaac and Wirtz, they're in good situations in my opinion.
Yeah, but now I think
I wouldn't say good situation, but I get what you're
they're
saying.
not. They're not in a
maybe
good
a
environment.
Yeah.
But now, I mean, look, they won this game 2-0. If they didn't win this game, it would be some big problems
Yeah.
because they're in a very, very bad place. So winning this game could end that run, right? If I'm looking at their fixtures now, their next their next league game, obviously they got Madrid on in midweek, but their next league game is City away.
Yeah, which is tough.
It's tough, right? One big win there, they could be back on track, get the players in. But what I'm saying is, these convos were being had before early in the season. What do they need to do now to set this title race straight? Like to get back and make
Liverpool?
it. Yes, because now it's 7 points. We are just starting November. What do they need to do, or what needs to happen, or what does Arsenal need to do to make it a good title race to potentially defend the title?
He needs to sort out the back first of all. Defensively, they need to improve.
I think they got a lot of defensive frailties.
100%, bro. You know, I think I was saying earlier about how the Prem's kind of gone to long balls and you know physicality, and Van Dijk and Konate, they've struggled with it this season. You know what I mean? They've really struggled with it. Even against Brentford, they were struggling with those long balls. You know what I'm saying? But on top of that, offensively, he needs to make that attack click. That attack should be creating way more clear-cut chances. You know what I mean? Because yesterday, I thought they were actually quite good. They created some good chances. But usually when I'm watching Liverpool, I'm like, okay, it's a half chance there. It's a half chance there. I'm not really seeing anyone missing a lot of clear-cut chances. I'm not really seeing any passes being played through the midfield, any split, passes to open up the middle of the pitch. I'm not really seeing that with Liverpool right now. And it's weird considering the players that they've got. Because you would have thought that their attack right now would have scored more than 18 goals by now. You know, you're looking at Wirtz, Salah, Ekitike, Isak,
Gakpo,
Gakpo. That's
18,
goals
but
in
18
there.
is joint highest in the league. Arsenal, Chelsea, and Liverpool got 18 goals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What my
problem
point
is conceding.
my point is by now,
even 14.
yeah, they've conceded more goals than us, and we've been
They
horrendous
conceded
defensively.
14 goals, bro.
Yeah, but they should even by now they should have scored more goals. So for me, I'm looking at the defense needs tightening up, and their attack also needs to click.
Yeah.
And if they can do both, even if their defense isn't,
I mean,
Arsenal
look,
level,
they've dropped Kirkes.
Yeah.
Kirkes
Yeah,
didn't even
yeah,
see a
yeah.
minute.
Yeah.
Yesterday, obviously Robertson played the full 90. That was a big problem area for Liverpool. But you think they can play the whole season? It's not gonna happen because you need to integrate
course,
Kirkes
no,
somehow.
he will.
You need to get into a Kirkes somehow. Conor Bradley's obviously starting this game. Do you think that's gonna be the answer long term?
as well.
They do need to bring a defender in January probably, so they need to get to January. What I'm saying is, for it to be what it's meant to be, Liverpool and Arsenal title race, they need to get to January within touch and distance, and then strengthen in January, and then have that second half season.
you know what it is though. Their attack needs to be carrying their defense this season, right? Because last year they were solid towards the end. They fell off a bit because obviously they won the league and whatnot. Cool, I hear that. But this attack should be outscoring most teams they play. Regardless of their defense, that attack should be outscoring.
Ekitike, Salah, Wirtz,
Yeah.
Gakpo, this guy, that guy. There's big names.
I think the
games,
Alisson injury as well, though, is like not spoken about enough, in my opinion. I think he was always that last curtain of Liverpool's defense. Like, of course, the guys in front of him were rock solid, but I think with Alisson, bro, he almost guaranteed you like 10 goals not being conceded in a season, if that makes sense. So I think with Mamachvili, he had a couple of issues settling in. Yesterday, obviously, he kept a clean sheet. Was
But he
decent,
came in
in
at
my
the worst
opinion.
time possible, to be fair. He came in at probably like the worst time possible.
Yeah, where there's a lot of upheaval and turnaround, and players being changed out. And listen, they need to. I think they need to get 4 or 5 games. Where
Even
they
with
get
Alisson though
confidence.
conceding, I think it's the defense isn't great. I know it's Van Dijk and Konate.
Conor Bradley,
Konate
the
hasn't been amazing this season. Van Dijk, there's only so much he can do.
34,
Kirkes on the left hasn't been great. They're playing
Let's talk about
like
flops.
one game on the right.
Frimpong.
Frimpong. Which
Let's talk about him. Let's talk about him.
So even with Alisson, they conceded 2 against Bournemouth. They conceded 2 against 10-man Newcastle. They conceded goals in many games. So I know Alisson, of course, is the best probably keeper in the league, pound for pound. But it's not an Allison issue. I think it's
It's a
structural-
it's a structural.
defensive
Yeah,
unit,
yeah.
wide,
It adds on to all of those
in the
others,
wide
yeah.
areas. The defensive midfielders haven't worked out because they don't have Szoboszlai and the McAllister isn't playing as well. Gravenberch has been in and out of form. There's many problems.
Yeah, but
with
Sharky,
Liverpool.
but the thing is though,
Don't-
I bro, I'm telling you, I play with so many Frimpongs at Power League, bro. I play with so many Frimpongs at Power League. You've gone from Trent to Frimpong, bro. Like that's
haven't
dark.
played Trent.
They haven't,
And on top of that,
That's
right?
why they're playing
he's been
Thomas
injured.
Szoboszlai there because he's the closest thing to Trent.
Trent, yeah.
He's
Because
Trent's
he's
natural
got the
midfielder.
creativity.
Bro,
He's got the crosses. Yeah.
You can't.
And he's injured again. Like we talk about flop so far, he has been a massive flop, bro.
Yeah.
Like he
That's
got
what's
injured.
injured, yeah.
He got injured before. He's injured again, and it's not no 1 or 2 games. It's weeks.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
normally out for weeks, bro.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
I didn't really understand the
So
signing.
wait, so we say the
before.
Frimpong signing is saying it's a flop. The Kirk signing clearly so far has been a
So
flop.
No,
far,
it
it's been
hasn't
a
been.
flop.
Yeah,
But I'm
but
saying-
Kirkus is
okay,
probably the one that you could
Kirk
probably
is
expect him to turn
struggling.
it
No,
around.
Kirkus will turn.
Verts, everyone's having a conversation about him. It's like, I know he's not fully fit yet, but still yet to score in the Premier League for Liverpool. Apart from Ekitike,
Yeah,
who else have they signed that's
Oh, that Leone guy as well. He got injured. Yeah.
but he's a young kid.
So when he signs so many players,
he's young
when you sign so many players and you spend 500 million in a window and you think instantly we're going to win this league and have the best window, going to walk the league, doesn't always work like that.
No, but you know we spoke about
It
Liverpool.
doesn't.
Remember, Sharks? Remember we spoke about
A wise
Liverpool's
man once said
recruitment.
that.
Remember wise man once said that. Remember we spoke about
just
Liverpool's
talking about
recruitment.
that pre-season, I know.
No, but the thing is, yeah.
You know how much he's trying to find a segue.
Yeah,
You know how much
yeah,
he's
yeah,
trying to find a
he is,
segue.
he
No,
is.
but I
He
feel
is.
we did a preseason prediction, and I'm not saying I'm right. I told you so because Liverpool can win this league.
Yeah.
We did a preseason prediction, and obviously I put Liverpool second, which isn't crazy. But I was saying the Frimpong and Kirkes, they're going to get beaten on the wide channels because they're very attacking. I was saying they don't have that kind of protection in front of the defense. I was saying the defense doesn't look as strong. I was saying they're signing too many like big names like Verts. It's not going to straight away fly off the bat. And I kept saying when people said, "Oh yeah, but they signed these big names that are the best window," I was saying it doesn't always work like that. It's not always going to bang straight away. And I was saying that, and you were on that table because I was talking about how the signings that we've made have been a bit smarter for us.
Yeah.
And there's over 1,000 comments on that video grilling me.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I told you so, but I expect some apologies, guys.
So remember we spoke
And I
about
said the same
Liverpool.
thing in July as well.
Remember we you did. To be fair, I watched that podcast. Good podcast. We spoke about Liverpool's recruitment. In terms of Liverpool usually they always get their signings right. Like they have a history of
because
especially
they signed smart.
smart.
Yeah.
So do you know what prime Liverpool signing would be? Semenyo.
So many yes.
Why? Oh, Ismail
Yeah,
Assar.
yeah.
Why? Because they signed Mane from Southampton, signed Robertson from Hull,
Yeah.
Van Dijk from Southampton. They signed the players that's ready to explode.
explode, yeah.
From that,
So
that's why
basically
even Kirkes is a
Like
Liverpool
and
signing.
Bremer would have been a Liverpool signing.
But they don't
usually.
sign ready-made like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
They signed the one that's about to Semenyo,
Yeah.
Ismail Assar, them at Palace.
So
Bournemouth.
basically, what you're saying is that they're new to this. You know them people.
They're
that-
new to this.
You know them
You
people-
guys signed superstars.
Sean,
You
Yeah.
guys signed superstars.
Yeah.
City signed superstars.
No, but you know,
Liverpool signed smart.
You know,
You
you can always tell. Hold on, bro. You know, you can always tell when people go to these nice
They're new,
restaurants
they're
for the
new.
first time.
Yeah,
Like Novikov and that.
Yeah.
Because they're snapping. They're snapping.
They're stealing the cutlery as well. They're stealing the cutlery as well. They don't know how to
new,
act.
bro.
They don't know how to act. They don't know how to act, bro. They don't know how to act.
bro. They're
Come on, what's
new.
going on, man?
You're right. The
Yeah.
toilet.
Everything gets snapped.
No, but you see the window that we had. Usually, that's the type of window Liverpool would have in terms of like the Cunhas, the
Yeah,
Mbeumo. They signed those.
Brentford, Wolves, and then they're ready to explode.
I think their solution now. I think we're talking about solution for Liverpool. What they did yesterday is what they need to revert to it for a little while, at least till the January.
Then let's get
transfer
results.
window,
Now
which
let's
is just
get results.
familiarity in terms of their players. So having Connor Bradley and Robertson as your fullbacks.
Yep.
You keep your original midfield three trio that you had last season: Szoboszlai, McAllister, Gravenberch, and then your attack Gakpo, Ekitike, who's probably the best signing that they've had this summer,
sure.
and then Salah. You just stick to that for now. Keep that consistency, and hopefully that steadies it for them until they get to the window. Then they can address all the problems. But I think Verts has to ride bench for a while. Frimpong, sell your stocks, sell him now, sell him in January, and then
Do you think the
Kirkes, you
Guehi
just gotta
signing
hope
would've
that he
made a
integrates
difference?
better. That's
Guehi,
it.
Do you think the Guehi signing would have made a difference?
Yeah.
Not really,
would he go straight to
though.
Salah?
Not really.
I
What
think
would
he
have been
would've.
the plan of Guehi? Because I don't think he would have gone straight into Salah.
Maybe they could have played a back three.
Back
with him,
three,
bro.
potentially.
Oh yeah, maybe that's
Kirkes.
good.
Yeah.
Maybe you're right. You know,
That's one of the difference because they've
That's
got a better defensive.
Because if you think about it, I think that shape.
Yeah.
You play Verts, Szoboszlai, McAllister,
That
or
works, it
Gravenberch,
does,
and then
yeah.
you got
Two
front two of
strikers.
It does,
Ekitike and
yes,
Isak.
it
Where's
does
Salah?
work still. Now you can't do that though.
You can't do that.
You can't do
Salah
that.
being that front two, bro.
Yeah.
Where would you rank before we go into Arsenal?
on.
Where would you rank Liverpool's depth in the league? Like, 'cause I don't think it's top 2. I'll
No,
be
it's horror.
honest.
It's horror. Top 2.
I don't think it's
Bro,
top 2.
you're
bro.
nice,
Try
bro.
telling you guys,
I
bro.
don't think it's in the top 6, 7, 8.
They're depth.
6, 7.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, I don't think it's in any.
That's officially an unk. That's an unk right
Too
there.
fast as well.
He's over the kids.
My age is showing now.
But yeah, I mean, before we move on quickly on Aston Villa, they're not, like I said, they're not having an amazing season, even though they're finding their feet a little bit. Villa have scored just 9 goals in their 10 Premier League games this season, the fewest by an Unai Emery-led side after 10 matches of a campaign in one of Europe's big 5 leagues. Unai Emery, in his whole managerial career, has not managed a team where they've scored this little goals in 10 games.
Do you know what's a mad stat?
Sancho, you can hold that, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Watkins
Sancho, you can
has
hold that.
1 goal in 14 games this season.
Oli Watkins is struggling.
But they have a lot of problems, man. I think obviously financially they have a lot of
Not
issues.
you lot done them.
No, you know
done them.
financially.
done them. How
The
did we
last
reach?
game of the season,
Oh, yes,
you don't
yes,
need to play for nothing.
Yeah, and we
you
beat
beat them,
them. Yeah,
and it was a
good.
dodgy
Nah,
decision as well.
Good.
And they didn't get Champions League, and they had to get rid of their players.
Nah, good. We can't be the only team to go down.
It's
You have
your
to take someone with us.
It's
You
your
have to take
fault,
another team
man.
with us.
But I'd love to hear from Aston Villa fans. I'm sorry we didn't touch on you guys too much, but I'm sure you guys would even be happy about that because not much to talk about right now. But with the problems and issues, I'd love to know more. So please in the comments below, let us know what's going on at Aston Villa, or even in the Reddit, which we'll touch on later. Final game we're going to go talk about is Burnley versus Arsenal at Turf Moor. 2-0 Arsenal. I see classic like 2-0 Arsenal. Another game in the league, or in general, we haven't even had a shot on target faced. This whole season in the Premier League, there's been 5 games where a team hasn't taken a shot on target or hasn't faced a shot on target.
Let's just cut to the chase. Are you beating Chelsea's record, bro? Yeah? Let's just cut to the chase. Are you beating Chelsea's record? Yes or no, bro?
I don't think we will.
You don't think you will?
Nah, I don't think we will.
I feel like you lot believe you will, but you're just saying that. You're
I
just
think that's
saying
the
that.
hard, I said it before. I think that's the hardest record to beat. I think that's harder record to beat than Invincible. Some of the teams have been close to getting Invincible. That Chelsea team themselves lost 1 game, which was a penalty. Anelka 1-0 in a rainy game against Man City. If Anelka hit the crossbar that game, you would have been Invincibles. Liverpool, who lost to Watford right at the end of the season, ending their Invincible streak. So I think the Invincibles, obviously it's tough. You're losing the whole game, not losing the game, but 15 goals conceded is very tough. We done it with 17 goals conceded before you guys. Second lowest is 17 in 99, but 15. Listen, I think we'll concede very few goals. I think we'll concede maybe 20, 19, 20. But
City
15
did
is
that a
very
few
low.
years ago.
And I'll be honest, it's just an amazing stat to have if we get it, because now we've got that record and the Invincible record. And if we get it, amazing. I just want to win the league, and I want to win it convincingly. So if we break the record or not, it doesn't matter to me. It'll be nice, but I want the league title. I don't think we'll do it though.
Set pieces again, though.
But yeah, 2-0. 1 set piece, another header. It wasn't set piece, open play, but a header. I mean,
I mean,
I don't know what else we can say.
Nah,
It's
that's the,
comfortable.
I'll be real to you. You know me, I'm a
Comfortable
hater.
now, though.
But I generally got nothing to say.
Bro,
I can't say anything. Like generally, like I'm quiet, bro. Like I just have to hold it and just watch it. Like generally they've had a perfect month.
Arsenal have
They've
won
had a
their last
perfect month.
7 games across all competitions by an aggregate score of 14-0.
Yeah.
So that's 2-0 per game.
Yeah.
0 goals conceded, 2 goals every game.
Yeah, no,
14-0.
it's
It's like
mad.
honestly, when I'm watching the way Rice just whips that ball and just puts it in that danger zone.
No, but
every
it
time.
curls, it goes to the back post.
Yeah.
And then, now, before we go direct from the corner, now we're adding an extra step. Gabriel's
Yeah.
getting assists. It's happened like last 3 set pieces.
Yeah.
Goes there,
And
back in, go.
I know
We've done it to
Rice.
Atleti twice. We've done it to
I know Rice as well. Like, listen, a lot of people online think I hate the guy. Like,
Yep.
I banter the guy, of course, but for me, Arteta's using him in his best position. I don't think he's an 8.
Forget the set pieces for now. Forget
Yeah.
that for a second, because we know how good his deliveries. But the guy's having like perfect midfield performances now,
Yeah.
like every single week.
Yeah, but don't you think that's because he's been moved though?
100%, he's been used correctly, for
yeah,
sure.
exactly.
He's
I feel
almost
like
being
he's a lot
used in
more
the same
influential.
role as West Ham. As far
Yes,
as
yes,
I'm
yes,
concerned.
yes.
Where it's like you're allowed the license to drive with the ball,
drive with the
carry
ball,
it,
yeah.
but at the
I
same time,
think that's his best, you know.
he's
That's
just
his
a
position.
winning machine. He's like a ball hawk. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He just hunts it. He's like a heat-seeking missile. I think he's been incredible this season.
Yeah, I think him and
Do you know who's
Zubimendi
another
complement
one
each other
as
really
well, though? I think Calafiori. This
I was gonna
season,
talk about our fullbacks.
the wrinkle
Timber and
he's added
Calafiori.
to your attack, because last season, obviously, you had Lewis Skelly, who inverted into midfield, was great kind of bursting it, and Calafiori almost got forgotten about.
Yeah.
And then start of this season, it was like, nope, Lewis Skelly's a midfielder, Calafiori is going to be the guy coming in. Bro, I'm seeing him stood next to Gyökeres
Normal.
every time I look up, he's never left back. He's right wing. He's left attacking mid. He is second striker to Gyökeres. And what he does is he's almost like a decoy sometimes. For a perfect ball into Gyökeres, or like the corner that they scored from, he won it because he made a little dart and run behind the back. And I was like, fam, his role in this kind of how they move going forward doesn't get spoken about.
And it's unorthodox. I haven't seen a player like that.
Now, if you look at, and I was talking, and I want to couple them together, Timber and Calafiori, because they're both being used similar ways, but they're just in smart times. Because Timber's also picking up positions where a fullback traditionally shouldn't be. If we look at the numbers across the whole team, right? We look at total shots from Arsenal players this season. Gyökeres' first is 20. Calafiori's second of 18.
California second.
He's above Eze, 15. He's above Saka, he's above Trossard, and then fifth is Timber. So they're both in the top 5 for shots. If you look at XG, Gyökeres is first, second is Timber, third is Calafiori, fourth is Saka. If you look at touches in opposition box in our team, they're both in the top 6. Timber's fourth, Calafiori is sixth. These are our fullbacks. That pairing is they're so dangerous. And don't get me wrong, defensively, faced up against a top winger, they're both great in class. But now the way they're playing, it's so hard now for us not to score goals and beat teams because we've got our fullbacks getting shots, getting touch of position box. We've got our centre mids. We've got them two defensively. They're unbelievable. We've got the defensive unit as a whole who just love to defend, but we're not even conceding. David Raya is getting paid for doing nothing. He's got the best seats in the house multiple times. So we've got a team.
Is there another guy in your midfield that's getting paid to do nothing as well?
Who would you say that is?
I know he got you the winner the other day, but I don't want to talk about Eze. Yeah.
Go ahead. Tell me what you what point you're trying to make here. I'd love to hear it.
I think you lot have been winning. You've been doing your job, but Eze's been underwhelming, man. Let's be real about it. I think it's been underwhelming. I don't think it's been good. I don't think it's been good. I'll be real. I think he's been shooting a lot, which get blocked most of the time. I thought he scored a very good goal against Palace. Amazing goal. But in that game, he stunk again, right? I'm just not seeing enough from him. I don't think
not Crystal Palace, Eze, is it?
Yeah, I'm not really seeing him influencing games.
He's not having 10 out of 10 performances, I agree. He's not having unreal performances, but he's fitting into the team pretty well in terms of there's multiple games. The Man City game, the equaliser, he made something out of nothing. The Newcastle game, I thought he had a decent game. This obviously got the win. The Palace game, he got the winner. But I agree. I don't think he's having flying off the bat straight away in the season. But we're missing a lot of players as well. When Odegaard comes in, then maybe Eze will be shifted slightly wider. Maybe we'll see a different way Arteta wants to play him. But yeah, I mean, I don't think we're at a stage where we should be looking at certain players and going, he's stinking. We're literally...
No, I'm just right now. I'm gonna do that.
The next person I want to talk about, because he's been getting a lot of criticism, is Gyökeres. Because now it gets to the point where, bro, we're literally, right now, perfect. We don't concede, and we score on average 2 goals a game. We win 2-0. It's like such a comfortable result. 2-0, 2-0. On average, 14-0 in the last 7 games.
I thought yesterday was his.
Gyökeres, yesterday, I think, and that obviously came off a half-time as injury. That first half performance, he could have left with a goal and 2 assists.
Yeah, that pass.
The link up to
Trossard, man.
The one to Saka, the one to Trossard. I think he has an amazing game. And overall, across the whole season, I agree there's some issues he has with his overall game. But he's very much involved in this Arsenal team, this iteration of Arsenal that are comfortably beating teams, and he's massively involved. He's our top scorer. He's effective in the game, whether it's a way that people want strikers to be effective or not, whether it's you need to do this. His type of effectiveness is different, but at the same time, it opens other players up chances to attack in terms of those wide players or players from deep coming up, like Declan Rice overtaking him or Marino overtaking him. And we're winning games, and we're top of the league, and we're joint top of the Champions League, and I think Gyökeres is a big part of that. And this game specifically, I think was unreal for 45 minutes. If he played the second half, I think he would have left with some more.
I think so far, Arsenal, I think his best games have been Olympiacos, Newcastle, and Burnley.
And Burnley yesterday.
Burnley, I thought he was brilliant, bro. His touch was good. His pass to find Trossard was very good.
Yes.
That goal
I think
it's
starting to click a bit more now with him and the players around him. Because when he first came in, let's not lie. No one's lying, but let's be honest. He's not a beautiful striker. He's not. But I do see sometimes now players are understanding the runs to make around him. Like he can hold up a couple players, control it, and he's playing players in behind him. And then he's arriving late into the box. He might score some more goals that way. Set pieces again, he's scoring some goals from set pieces. I think players around him are starting to understand him more, and we're starting to get success. And end of the day, if people talk about how much value you bring to a team is the most important thing, you can't tell me he's not bringing value to a team that's scoring a lot of goals. We've got the joint most goals in the Premier League, and we're not conceding at all. And he's on the pitch because if he's doing nothing, like everyone's trying to act like he is, then we're playing 10v11. That means we're even better.
I think
Because he's starting every game. So that means we're playing 10v11 every game if he's doing nothing, which means we're even better than everyone thinks we are because we're playing every game with a man less because he's doing nothing and we're beating every team comfortably.
I don't think he's doing nothing. I think
what I'm saying is I think he's getting criticised a bit too much because of the eye test.
Yes.
I do think, and that's similar to a lot of players, but the way Arsenal are, we might not be the most beautiful team right now. Like you look at people like Declan Rice, he gets criticised for that same reason. You look at obviously Gyökeres, same reason. Other players, I mean, if you got to find something to criticise Arsenal, because it's hard. It's hard to say anything about Arsenal.
I'm being shameless. I've been silent this whole time.
It's hard.
Bro, I'll be real.
You got to choose when you to hate.
You got to be right now. Right now, it's not. Right now, it's not making zero sense. Like it's like right now, you're flawless. You're flawless. There's nothing generally. There's nothing for me to say. Like obviously, I know you said Eze and whatnot, but I feel that's even then that's still nitpicking.
I'm just being shameless.
But I'm being shameless. For me, it's like I look at them. They're the perfect.
But
I haven't seen a perfect team like that in the Premier League.
It's true. It's true. That's what I was saying as well. I don't think you've seen anyone really blowing teams away right now. Like out of the big teams, I don't think anyone's really been like that. I think Arsenal been efficient.
I realize we're just so good. There's games we're winning 1-0 and 1-0 seems cagey, and it's everyone can see, even neutral can see, even though it was 1-0. This was the most comfortable 1-0.
Game's done.
It wasn't even a close 1-0.
I was saying last week, is it like almost teams are coming into it? You know, like we used to say Man City sometimes be 1-0 up before the game. Teams are going in almost knowing that they're 1-0 down.
It started to feel like
and
that.
they can't score. Like
I think to score against Arsenal has to be a moment of brilliance. So boss like for example, or like a crazy goal or whatever, or a really bad mistake. But you only get one of those in a game. So even if you do score against us, you're not scoring. It's hard to score more than one against us. Do you know what I mean? So you have to work hard to score one. Look how many clean sheets we've had across all competitions. We've conceded 3 goals in the Prem the whole season. Liverpool conceded 14. We conceded 3 in the Prem. 3 in the all comps, by the way. Not conceded a single Champions League goal yet, have we? Unless I'm wrong. Not conceded 1 goal in the Champions League. We played Atletico, played Olympiacos. So
I was so hard to score against.
So when the max a team can get, I'm saying when the most a team can realistically get is 1 goal, but we're guaranteed at least 1 set piece goal. So the worst, our floor right now is a draw. Our floor is a draw.
Just remember something. There's a homecoming.
Things can change.
There's a homecoming for Granit. Granit's coming soon, isn't he?
I love him.
That's the
we're going to him.
Glad.
You got away, yeah?
I'm so glad you brought it up.
Stadium of
I'm
Light,
so
yeah.
glad. You know why?
Tough game.
Because when I was looking at the fixture list, I swear to God, Sunderland away was the one I looked at. I said, I know they got their number. But look, Granit Xhaka, Tavi, Isidore. I said, yeah, they got something for us.
But look, if we go there and win comfortably, they have no shots.
Then I give up.
No,
I give up. But you know with me, I have to buy my time. I just wait.
But do you know who's come back after the international break?
Who?
By the way, who's coming back?
I don't
Odegaard's
care.
coming back.
I don't care.
Havertz coming back.
I don't care.
Okay.
Jesus.
I don't care. I don't care.
I ain't sad about none of that.
I don't care.
Jesus, man.
You know what I
Something like good though, innit?
They're good.
They beat on the bridge, innit?
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, they did. Listen, all I'm saying is. No.
I said don't stay in the league comfortably.
Why?
I just want to shake your hand.
Why?
Don't.
No, this guy.
This
guy. It's gonna transfer. Tell me why. I don't know
I just
why.
want to shake your hand because you know what it is.
wanna shake your hand.
This season, it's No, it's been perfect. It's been perfect.
Okay, so far, thank you.
But it's an end soon. Yeah, no, it's always around the corner. You know me. I'm like Jimmy Butler. Just waiting there.
You want to be shameless.
Let me ask you, what do you think of your sorry for your idea?
ahead.
Like, do you think that you're gonna be more expansive in open play as the season goes on, or you like with the set pieces right now?
But I think we're still good in open play. The set pieces is like an extra goal for us.
Additional, yeah.
Like I said, the fact that we don't concede, we're guaranteed to not concede. And if we do concede, it's hard for a team to score more than 1 against us. Even scoring 3, we've not conceded 3 goals since 2023 Luton. We don't concede many goals regardless. Arteta's teams don't concede many goals. Now we've reached another level. The set piece goal, realistically, we're almost guaranteed, on average, almost 1 goal. We scored 8 in our first 10 Premier League goals. That's almost 1. It's like 0.8. That's almost 1 set piece goal game. So now we're 1-0 up at all times and teams can't score. So the most they'll get is 1-1. And then in open play, I think we can beat teams as well. We can score goals in open play. Declan Rice goals in open play. And it's one of them ones where if teams, they have 2 choices. They'll defend and sit back and say, listen, we're going to make half of them. It's fine, we'll win 1-0, we'll score set piece. You've seen it. Fulham, you've seen it against Fulham. You've seen it, whatever. But that's fine. All teams go, let's play them. We'll win 4-0, 5-0, like we did against Atletico Madrid. It doesn't matter. You got two choices. You lose 1-0, you lose 5-0, but we're going to beat you. And that's what we're at right now at this stage of the season. Things can change, tactics can change, injuries can happen. But right now, pick your poison. Lose 1-0, lose 5-0, but you're losing. That's what we're at. We're too strong in different areas of the pitch. Our centre-backs are the best two right now in the league. Our full-backs are the best full-back pairing in the league. Declan Rice, debatably, I think he is the highest performing centre midfielder in the league. You look at, we've got players like Saka that at any point can do stuff. We've got a lot of different ways to win a game. And I think Arteta right now has built the right team to win any game he can.
That's why I don't like the set piece thing, the whole over...
Yeah, it's a great...
Because it's
we
like...
win so many set pieces because of our...
Of course,
how
the
we
fact,
play.
you have to win them. And the only way you win them is by pressuring the other team. You have
Why
to create...
is Timber so high? Calafiori and Timber are actually winning a lot of the set pieces.
And going back to those stats, it makes sense. If you're looking at the stats, if you're taking a lot of shots, your fullbacks are taking shots, of course you're going to win a lot of corners. You're going to win free kicks.
With the fullbacks taking lots of shots and being in those areas, do you reckon it's had a little bit of an effect on Saka's game this season? Especially since he's come back from the injury.
I don't think so. I just think he's having a steady season so far. But to win the big trophies, you don't want to over-rely on your best player. But there's times where your best player will give you those 3, 4, 5, 6 months, bang. And I think Saka's capable of that. He's done it last season before his injury. He was on track to have an all-timer season, got a bad injury. It's like we're talking about Liverpool, and I said if they're winning, you would say things are good problems to have. This thing of Saka having steady season is a great thing right now because
when he hits
we can reach a
form,
whole nother level when Saka starts hitting his form. We can reach a whole nother level when Eze starts clicking. We can reach a whole nother level when Odegaard comes back. Our captain's not even playing right now, and for me, in my opinion, our best player is Odegaard when he's at his best. We can reach a whole nother level. Havertz ain't back, so.
I think you're definitely the favourites. I think you're
no,
definitely
we are
the
the favourites, of course. Of course, we are the
100%.
favourites because we're 7 points above Liverpool. No, we're not 7 points clear at the top of the league. We are the favourites. But my thing is, I still think we can still get to other levels.
100%.
And I think we can also compete for other trophies as well. We're in the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. FA Cup hasn't started. Champions League, we're looking strong. So we have enough of a strong squad where we can compete in other areas, which is what I want from this team. I want to compete for as much trophies as possible.
Yeah.
And I think we can do it. I think we can go far in every competition. Liverpool
So if
done
you
it a couple
had
years
to
ago.
pick right now then between the Prem and the Champions League,
Prem.
you pick the Prem.
I'm always Prem over champs. Prem. I just want to win that
You've
Premier
never
League.
had a chance though. You never had a chance.
But maybe that's why. But I just always wanted to win the Premier League. You watch Premier League growing up every single week without fail. We've come second 3 years in a row. For me, it's a better measurement of who the best team is. Obviously, only in a country, but at the same time, it's 38 games it takes you to win it. I want to win the Champions League. I mean, listen, I want to win both. Everyone's saying, but you gave me an option of one or the other. Right now, I just want to win the Premier. I just want to get the over line. I want to get a Premier League trophy. I want to be Premier League in Champions League.
During that parade session, I'm not local, bro. I'm not gonna be around. I'm not gonna be around.
Come through
bro.
to the parade, bro.
It will be like carnival. Bro. I'm telling
You know it will be as well.
It will be like carnival.
You know, he'll be burdened because that's his scene.
Whoa, take that back. What kind of deformation is this, bro? That's your scene.
Deformation. What's that mean?
That's the school of Faisal right there.
Deformation, bro.
Deformation.
Listen, take that back, bro. Take that back about that's my scene, bro. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying. Anyways,
West Ham beat Newcastle, by the way.
enough for Arsenal.
I got nothing to say. I got nothing to
3-1,
say.
by the way.
I got nothing to
West
say for
Ham
now.
just beat Newcastle pretty comfortably. 3-1.
Mad.
Obviously, at the time we're recording.
Crazy.
Yeah, 3-1. It's a big result. Not a great result for Newcastle. What is that? I mean, West Ham have been struggling. Fair play to Graham Potter. 3-1 result. Paqueta, Botman, own goal, and Souček. What's that? Nuno. Oh, I still think Potter's still in the job. I like
Times
Potter,
have changed, man.
Too many sackings now, man. I didn't even know the Wolves guy got sacked. I just got told today.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you got sacked.
We've got them next. We've got them next, man.
Huh?
We've got
you got Wolves next.
Yeah, they just got their manager sacked. So.
Give them their first win.
But nah, it's not happening. Nah.
Wait, didn't you play Wolves recently?
Carabao.
In the cup, yeah. That's going to be interesting. All right, anyways, let's go straight to the Reddit. I was going to speak about Bayern. Well, briefly, Bayern beat Leverkusen 3-0. Leverkusen have lost an away game in the Bundesliga for the first time since 2023. Bayern, by the way, who would have thought Vincent Kompany is potentially having the best ever Bayern team we've seen in a long time. Like, smashing it.
Insane.
I didn't really see much of the game, but Bayern just favourites for big ears this season or no?
No.
Up there.
No?
They are, man. They are.
Bro, can we stop glazing this Bayern stat,
there.
bro?
Bro,
14
they're
games
going
and
crazy.
bro, they're
Up
playing in the worst Bundesliga I've ever seen. Ever, bro.
the disparity between Bayern Munich and the rest of the Bundesliga is crazy, bro. Are we gonna act like that's
always been like
bro?
that.
Luis
Let's
Diaz
be
has
fair.
gone there. He looks like
It's
Neymar.
always been there.
What do you mean, bro? Harry Kane is blowing past people, bro.
but haven't they won all their games in the Champions
Can we
League
just
as well? Like Kane's a scrub,
but you know
though.
what it is, yeah? Why do we not talk about
No, he
Celtic?
just doesn't rate the Bundesliga.
No, hold on. Why do we not talk about Celtic like this?
Celtic are stinking hard.
No, but I'm saying when Celtic did their whole invincible 106 points, 106 goals, never lost a single domestic game. No one spoke about
why
them
are you
like
so
this.
angry about
what-
Bayern like that?
I'm just saying though, the glazing of Bayern, all of a sudden they're going to be the favourites to win the Champions League.
Okay, who's the favourite?
Are
Who's the
they one of the
favourite?
favourites?
PSG still are the favourites to win the Champions League.
On what
When
basis?
everyone's
So why Bayern not?
No,
Why are Arsenal not?
for me, I think PSG have the best squad.
So that's
And
why
they have
so
the
the
best
best
players.
squad always wins
the
Champions League.
best players. But you saw how they performed. You know if that team performed
When last season.
last season,
Yeah,
that's
it's
second
a
half of last season. Yeah, but
Okay.
I'm saying you asked me a question, I'm giving you an answer. I think PSG, with the players they have, with the way they play, they are for me the favourites. Second favorites, I would say Real Madrid. I'm putting Real Madrid because I think with the pedigree they have, the star players they have with Mbappe on form, I
So
think
where do you
they're
rank Bayern Munich in this list?
Bayern Munich might be what? In the top 5, top 6, but to say they're going to be what big is
I said,
because
are
they're
they-
14,
are they one of the
14.
favourites?
No, they're not one. For me, they're,
you said one of the
Arsenal.
favourites.
I think I think you're more. If I had to rank it, you're
why-
higher than
why
Bayern
don't you?
Munich.
Why are you so angry?
No, but I just don't like the glaze. I don't like the glaze. I don't like the glaze. The glaze. You said big is. One big is, bro.
When you play-
Have your Bundesliga
when
like
you
you
play
always
next,
do every
next.
year, bro. Get
Next,
out of my
next,
face.
next.
Take your dinner plate and
So
shut
Arsenal
up.
gonna beat them
They're coming
comfortably.
to Emirates next.
Arsenal gonna beat them
They're
comfortably.
gonna win.
Not next, but we got
No,
Sparta.
Arsenal gonna beat them comfortably.
No, we
I'm
haven't
saying,
got the next
I'm
one.
saying,
After the
look,
next
yeah,
one.
I'm Arsenal's biggest
After the
hater.
next
Yeah?
one.
I'm proud. I'm registered.
Nah,
That's
you
check
jumped
on
out, man.
check on the government
You're
website.
weak, man.
I'm registered, but
26
I'll
round.
tell you,
Heart
Arsenal for
pumping
me,
Kool-Aid.
especially this season, even with the way Bayern play, for me, Arsenal are more of a threat than Bayern Munich, bro. I don't look at that Bayern Munich team. Yes, they on paper and it looks amazing, and Diaz is flying and Elise is flying. Yes, it does, but I don't care what people tell me. Bundesliga tax is real. Customs, you know when you go to the airport, you gotta claim those. Listen, that VAT return. That's what they do when they get to the airport. I'm telling you, Bundesliga. Everything that comes out of the Bundesliga, I take it with a pinch of salt, bro. I want to see what you do in the Champions League when we go.
When Robin scored a volley.
How long ago was that? That's
That's why.
I know. I'm not gonna lie.
But Kane
I'm not gonna lie.
right now is on a different planet,
Bro,
Like,
I saw Choupo-Moting do damage in that league.
So you're comparing
I
Kane
saw
to that?
Choupo-Moting do damage.
So you're saying Kane's got Bunting attacks?
He's not set up. I don't care. I don't care. Listen, stop doing that because Kane went to the best team in the Bundesliga and it took him 2 years to win World Cup.
But with the 7th best team in the Premier League, the guy was second top scorer of all time in Premier League.
Okay.
With Tottenham.
And so
you can't use that for
Okay,
Kane.
so
Don't use the tax
one
for
thing about
Kane.
Harry Kane, and
Don't
I've
use tax for Kane.
always said Harry Kane, amazing goal scorer.
Okay, so what's the tax coming from then?
Listen, unbelievable player, but he'll be part of the process. This is the thing about Harry Kane. He'll be part of the journey. He'll get you through to a certain stage. That's never been the question about Harry Kane throughout his career. The question is can he get you over the line? And he has a disgusting track record of flopping every single time he gets on those. Huh?
You're embarrassing.
Oh, so I'm embarrassing. So 2018 World Cup. So the Euros and the 2010 when Raheem had to step up in the World Cup against France against his own teammate, the same goalkeeper he probably packs every single
scored a
time
penalty that day.
at the training ground, skies it, doesn't even hit it on target. Yeah. Then you got the last Euros, the one that just happened that where he did an all-time stinker throughout the whole tournament.
He was injured.
You talk about how about this last season for Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, the 2 legs. Yeah, across 2 legs. Both legs.
yeah, I felt like it was a ghost.
Both legs.
a ghost.
He missed. No, not even that. Forget about even ghosting. He missed crucial chances in both legs, by the way, to keep his team in the tie. Both times. So what? This is a guy we're talking about has a track record of fumbling in the big moments. How about this? That final against Italy. Hold on. Hold on. That final in the Euros against Italy in our home stadium. In the same stadium, you scored like over 50 goals in.
I scored one as well,
How
yeah.
many goals has he scored at Wembley Stadium? That was Tottenham's home stadium for a little while.
Okay.
He's played there how many times? You know he didn't take a single touch in the box.
That's poor from
You know,
the team.
by the way,
poor from the team,
120 minutes of football didn't take a touch in the opposition's
Is that
box.
a real stat? That's poor from the team.
Even in that same, hold on. Even in that same tournament.
But why'd you hate Kane like this?
He's so lucky.
why'd you hate
You
Kane
know
like
why he's so lucky as well? Denmark, the semi-final.
Because he rejected it,
No,
that's
listen.
why.
Denmark.
rebound.
My thing is this though. People, listen. My thing is nothing to do with Bruce ego. This is a little deflection tactic because they know I'm hitting facts right now. That's what it is. My thing.
Let him.
He's actually insane.
Oh, Champions League final! That one, no way. I give him grace. The thing is, I give him grace for the Champions League. I don't even bring that up. You know why? Because I know he was injured and he was rushed back to play that game. So I'm not even gonna mention that game.
Yeah.
However, everything I've mentioned is fact. My issue with Harry Kane is not him being an amazing goal. Of course, he's an amazing goal scorer. We see the numbers every time. He's an amazing goal scorer. He's an amazing footballer as well. But the question with him is, can he be the guy to take you over the line? He's proved his whole career he can't be. Even this Bayern, I promise you, if Bayern was to lift the big ears, he wouldn't be the guy to deliver it. It'll be a Elise, it'll be a Diaz. I'm telling you, they will be the guys.
You think only the guy that scored the winning goal in the final?
No,
is
it's
the
not
one
about that. It's not about that. But when the things get crunched, when it becomes crunch time, when you get to those certain games, it's about moments. And Mbappe's got those moments. For France.
So who gets you there?
You got Messi for. No, I'm saying it's not about. See, this is what I'm saying. I said that already. I already acknowledged that.
So why does it matter?
He might help you to get you there. But then in those moments, that's what you need. In those type of games, you need your best players. Lewandowski's done it. Benzema's done it. Luis Suarez, Aguero. Look at all of their careers. They've all got moments. Drogba. They've all got moments you remember. Van Persie. They got moments you remember that you be like, oh, I remember that Van Persie goal. Oh, I remember that Suarez goal. Oh, I remember that Lewandowski. I remember that Benzema run. Oh, I remember that Drogba goal in the final.
You remember nothing from Kane.
What is
What
the
do
point?
you remember?
I don't get the point.
What do you remember? My point is,
You've been waffling for just 5 minutes.
My point is,
What are you talking about?
He tried to go. Don't act like the Bundesliga.
Let me tell you what
I'm
happened.
telling you.
Potential
I'm telling you.
favourites to a Kane tangent.
Well,
Let
I
me
told
tell
you.
you what happened.
Why are you screaming?
What are you waffling about?
Fan over there.
What are you waffling about?
Can't handle the truth.
What are you waffling
You got a
about?
guy. You know why? You know. Listen. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you.
He's
Let
still
me tell you something.
He's
Let me tell you why
Can we wrap the pod?
Let me
I
tell
want to.
you.
Go on.
Can we?
Listen,
I'd love you to wrap it at this segment.
No,
You know
'cause
why
we got
these-
Reddit to get
you-
through.
Listen, you know why these two got you know why they got such a love for Harry Kane and they can't stand it when people talk bad at them. Him, of course, he's a Spurs fan. The greatest thing that's probably come out of Tottenham, the shit club anyway. So he saw Harry Kane's debut working for Tottenham. And that's why he has this attachment as an Arsenal fan to Kane, because he feels like, I was part of this journey. The journey, bro. The journey, bro. You see the journey, it's been shit. It's been shit. It's true.
I've never worked for Tottenham. I was for Arsenal.
Were you not steward?
I was never steward for Tottenham.
Oh, so did you watch Harry Kane's debut?
He smiled.
Did you watch Harry Kane?
I watched Harry Kane many times.
Oh, you was playing for Tottenham.
I
forgot. You played for Tottenham.
I used to
against
get
Tottenham
free
many
tickets
times.
when I was at college. But I watched Harry Kane many times. I was there when he made his debut in the European League. I
Kaz,
was
you
there.
should have been there. That was your time, Kaz. That was your time.
Listen, I spoke about Bayern Munich. I said they're one of the favourites Champions League. He spoke about his hate for Bayern Munich. Started getting angry about Bayern Munich for some reason. Then it's what
I
attacks.
just think they're-
and all
I
that
just
stuff
think
was,
they're overrated.
Don't put a Bundesliga attacks on Harry Kane because he's the
I'm
second
gonna
highest
put it to
Premier League
him.
scorer of
So
all
what?
time.
Does it matter?
And then you went crazy.
I'm gonna put it on him.
Okay,
I'm gonna put it on him.
time where he gets him over the line. So good at times.
So, couple
We'll see.
Reddits. Obviously, leave out 8 into your time, so we're going to read a few. The first one is a long one, so I'm going to narrow it down. Thomas Frank should bench Van der Ven and Spence after what they did after that game. I don't care how your team plays. Completely airing and waving off your manager no matter the circumstances. Unbelievably unprofessional and disgusting. Those boys should be ashamed of themselves. With that being said, Frank has got to give up on this Bantacore Pioneer pivot because the lack of progression is gross and unsustainable. And though he needs to do better, it's so hard for Xavi to play with a ton of players that don't want the ball near their feet. Frank misprofiling of some players needs to be addressed as an issue. Man, I feel bad for Spurs fans.
It's cooking.
Do you agree with all of the points?
Harsh on the first point. I think obviously being a little bit extreme, but I agree with everything he said after that. Don't agree with Spence. You drop Spence, you got Ben Davis next, brother. Don't joke with that one. Huh? Yeah, man. He's doing the longevity, servant.
It's been there for a while. The next one says, the Haywan of the universe, the prince of shawarmas, the Arab garden gnome was absolutely spot on about Arda Güler and his role in this team for Madrid this season. Arda's been absolutely magical in regard to creating play and being at the centre of our attack. He has 6 assists already, and they've all been to Mbappe. And every day, Fazel's prediction of Arda's assist numbers and Mbappe's goal scoring looks more and more accurate. They may call him short. They may say he can't speak any languages. They may even say his hairline is cooked. But they can't say he does not know ball. Carlitos.
Faz, to be fair.
Does he like Fraser or hate him?
I don't know. I can't tell. I can't
He
tell.
actually cooked it.
Yeah.
Does he like him or hate him? But yeah, apparently Arda
He's an appreciator.
Güler is smashing it, and Madrid fans are happy with that. Another Madrid fan says, Real Madrid are finally starting to click, and Jude Bellingham is genuinely clear of every midfielder in the world.
Insane player.
That goal he
Insane
scored on the
player,
weekend
man.
was yesterday. Sorry, it was
I don't think
solid.
he's the best
Yeah.
midfielder in the world.
No, it's not.
But that's what discussing.
Oh, okay.
Fun fact, I was at the Clasico last weekend. I've been to 3 Clasicos in my life.
Yeah.
Jude Bellingham scored a winner in every single one.
Crazy.
Big game player. He's not a big game
Yeah,
player.
big game. He
He
is.
scored a winner in every single
He
one.
is.
Inevitable, man. What do we think is England's best?
But
Three?
all of them are within three
What
yards.
do we think before we finish up? England's best three, man.
Attack midfield free.
No, best three midfielders.
Oh, midfield free. Rice is in there.
Yeah,
And then
Jude has to be in there.
Jude's got to be in there. Then in the middle, you got to play like a
Wharton.
Wharton or Anderson because
yeah.
it doesn't
where does Palmer fit into this
otherwise work.
I'm on.
Yo, good question.
Palmer on the right, Saka on the left.
You put Saka on the left, then, yeah?
I don't subscribe to that one still.
Yeah.
I don't know why
Saka,
Saka left
you
wing.
can't
can't
move
put
Saka.
Saka, yeah.
Personally,
Saka can
personally-
actually be devastating on the left
On the
wing, in my
left, on his
opinion.
weak, on
Yes,
his stronger foot.
but you can't. Like he's been England's best player for so long now. Why are you moving him?
Because he's that good.
I would
I trust him to do both. I can't trust the others.
I would play Palmer in the 10, Jude in the pivot with Rice. Sorry, Jude in the pivot with Anderson.
No
or,
Rice.
or Anderson and Rice with Palmer in the 10, bro. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Because I'll be real.
You're going crazy.
The last tournament, yeah, the last tournament. Let's not
Elliot
forget.
Anderson should
Let's
never
not forget. Let's not forget, right? Let's not forget what happened with England the last tournament. We had a massive creativity issue, right?
we did.
And we kept winning games from moments of brilliance.
Yes.
Every time Palmer came off
One
the
of
bench,
them was Saka. Obviously Palmer.
yeah, Saka. But bro, every
Watkins,
time Palmer came on,
Bellingham.
he woke Saka up. The final, yeah, the goal that we scored in the final, the only goal we celebrated was my boy, yeah. The semi-final, the goal that we scored was
They're all
assisted
England,
from my
man. We
boy.
can't do that whole.
No, but the thing is though,
Chelsea's Arsenal,
I'm
they're
sorry,
all England. You
it's
got
all
to support
England. Exactly, it's all England.
So why do
right?
you
But-
care if your boy is starting or not?
No,
It's
I
England.
care because
Because you're doing the Chelsea thing. You want the Chelsea player to do well.
No, it's not about
England.
It's not
It's
about
not
that. It's not
Chelsea.
about
It's
that,
not
bro.
Arsenal. It's
Let me
England.
ask you a question. So do you think Jude's a better 10 than Palmer then?
Do I think Jude's a better 10? I think Jude's not even a 10.
I don't think it's a
8.
10 either.
Yeah, that's my point. Palmer is the best 10 for England. So I would play him in that 10.
Foden as well.
Foden is not better 10 than Palmer or Jude, bruv. I
think he
Foden is not creative. Foden is not a creative player like that.
Foden is creative.
Foden is more
is
of a.
creative.
Foden is not that creative, man. He's not. He's not.
He's just
man.
inconsistent, which I don't like.
He's not, man. But for me, England's best 10 is Palmer. I would have him in that 11 all day, every day, right? And then in that pivot, I would play either Rice and Anderson, yeah, or Jude and Anderson, or Jude and Wharton.
We did Wharton 6, and then you had both 8s, Rice and.
Who
Bellingham.
Anderson is a.
What is he? But
So
then
Rice
where's
is
Palmer
best.
play? He wants Palmer on the bench.
I wouldn't have Rice
Yeah,
in
I
that
can't like
attacking
comfortable.
position.
I don't think Palmer.
I wouldn't-
There's nothing wrong with coming off the bench. 60 minutes, 60
Nah,
minutes.
man.
25 minutes.
I don't. You guys need to realize, yeah, this guy has 8 goal contributions in finals, right? This is a big game player.
So when we get to the final, you can start.
There you go. All right, I'm going to wrap it up, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you to Don for coming, Lee, Ban, Fuad. Hopefully by now, Don's hit 10K subscribers. Thank you guys, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.